You missed nothing. Everything is perfect on Kicking with the Compas. One breath, baby. One breath. Hi, everybody. I'm still on one breath. I'm Sammy Gonzalez, a.k.a. themexcellence. Welcome to the show. Now we're on my second breath. I wonder how many breaths I could do this whole show. Oh, no, it wasn't my pornos. Unfortunately, it was not my pornos. At least I don't think it was my pornos. Hi, everybody. I'm Sammy Gonzalez. I shared my screen when I was looking up files for College Football 25. I was trying to find the varsity college version of Chile G PSD file that I made, but I think I deleted it because I never got it to work because I tried doing it again and then I didn't work again. So long story short, I've been spending all my free time on College Football 25. Hi, everybody. I'm Sammy Gonzalez,
you got it.
a.k.a. the Mex. Oh, yeah. First day back.
Okay.
So speaking of back, I'm in an excruciating pain. Welcome to the show. Well, I'll explain, but yes, it was an actual medical problem that I had. No, you didn't deny it, but I felt so bad because it just seemed like such a bitch-ass thing to do, but it was a true story. We have a lot to talk about. Hi, everybody. Sammy Gonzalez joining me on this side for some reason.
Tommy.
It's Tommy, everybody. And on the other side, we got two other guys. Let's go with you.
Hi.
Who are you?
Who are you? You asked me.
I'm the themexcellence, a.k.a. the Sammy Gonzalez.
I'm JJ.
There it is. It's JJ, everybody. And then joining us on the other side, why do you look so short?
Did I accidentally lower it? I was actually using.
I think you lowered it.
Hey, Gary.
I was using your rule of the headspace kind of thing.
No, headspace. Look, this is headspace. You want like a thumb's width
We're
above your head.
huge.
Actually, that's how good I am at this. I'm a thumb's length from my head, and so there you go. You need a little smudge higher, smidge higher. There you go. And who are you?
Yeah, I wanted to do the Cardi B thing, but I forgot about it. But yeah, hey, it's Marco. You don't know who Cardi B is? Is she in trouble? I heard she got canceled recently, but it was through the grapevine, so I don't know if she actually did anything.
I don't know. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you.
To be honest, like as far as I know, the cool kids moved on to like bisexual women singers like Chappelle Roan and Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Chappelle Roan say she's like, I'm kind of out now, or like she's thinking about quitting because she's.
I don't know. I don't actually know.
Very fast.
I was about to say I don't actually know if she's bi. I just know a lot of bi people love her. That's about as far as I go.
Yeah, the gays totally fuck with Chappelle Roan.
Yeah.
Which, did you mean your favorite artist's favorite artist? What? Google, you can't do that. Oh, Google.
I've never heard that one before. I've never seen that before.
Google make a custom search.
Oh man,
Damn, her record label is really going all out for her. Holy shit!
You kidding me? But there's Chappelle Roan right there. And I gotta get this stupid thing out of my head because every time I hear the word Chappelle Roan, because that's how you say it. Because people want to. You too?
Yeah.
You too?
Yes.
Shit. Every time. Did anybody do that on TikTok yet?
No, I don't think so.
Because it's been in my head and I want to make one. Because where's my uh-oh. Did
Your
they
favorite
finally
artist is gone?
Did they yeah, my favorite artist is gone? No. Did they kill my fucking ad blocker finally on YouTube? No, they didn't. It lives forever. Every time I see that lady. Chappelle Roan. He needs to recreate it.
They don't make videos like this anymore.
They shouldn't have made videos like this back then.
This is innovative, Sam.
All you need is a shiny vinyl jacket.
No fear of getting copyrighted.
No fear of getting copyrighted. Some girls, it's some shiny pants. JJ, by the way, could you scoot over just a little bit? You've been progressively getting more and more off camera as the show goes on. But
it's gonna keep happening. So.
Well, I need you to scoot over. Everybody, scoot over. JJ. JJ's not a part of the show. That is a quick fix. There, fine. I'll do it like that. There you go.
And now I'm more over than I was.
Well, no, there you go. But now it's perfect.
Stick figures on crack is all I can think about. Oh,
which one's that one?
They're talking about Newgrounds videos type shit.
Right, but what did Chappelle Roan have to do with that?
They were.
The music at hand. Oh, I was like, damn. Don't get me started on that. We don't got that kind of time. Chappelle Roan. Good. Chappelle Roan.
Stuck now.
Your favorite artist. That's pretty fucking cool.
That's bold.
That's pretty fucking cool. But we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, folks. we had some birthdays going on, and for some strange reason, the Cosmos said, I don't know, 37, 8 years ago.
Yes.
38 years ago.
Hiding your age thing.
What are you, TJ?
Oh, I don't. No, yeah, right. I don't want to be TJ. I'm 38. Yeah.
38. 38 years ago, last Saturday, the gods said, "Let there be Tommy," and then Tommy was nigh. And then
he was like, "Nah, I'm good. Put me back."
I died immediately after I was born.
and then he was reborn again. It was a weird situation. And then like 2 years after that,
I think so. 36 for sure.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years after that, they're like, you know what we need? We need a Marcos. And then Marcos was born. They share the same birthday. We've established
It's a
this.
popular day, to be fair.
What is 9 months prior to it?
Thanksgiving. I think it was just
November.
Damn.
Fuck your
Like
parents.
November. Yeah.
Basically.
I was a birthday
Something about
present.
that holiday.
It's all that turkey.
There's so much anger at Thanksgiving, bro. That's really what it is.
Frustration.
Yeah.
Angry fucks all around.
Angry fucks all around. Also, by the way, Tommy, I'm leaving the camera over there too long because I'm thinking you're over there because I'm hearing your voice, and usually you sit right there, and so my timing's all off. So forgive me, folks, if the cameras are off because I'm unconsciously switching to Tommy, who's over here, even though he's right here. Yeah. But you guys had birthdays. Marcos, you had a birthday weekend. Everyone's saying happy belated birthday.
Well, Jordan's birthday was Sunday.
And Jordan's birthday was Sunday.
Shit.
Our birthdays are like a day apart. All of our birthdays are clusters.
Yeah.
Except for TJ's, but even then he's not that far off.
So
yeah, he's not that far off, but
technically, I guess Maggie's the only weirdo in June.
She doesn't count as us.
That's still pretty much around us.
Maggie's elsewhere. She's not one of us.
Can lump her in with Juneteenth. That's fine.
Mike is January 2nd, and he's always been really sad because, nobody wants to ever talk to me on my
horrible.
No one wants to even look at me on their birthday because they're doing the slog back to work.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the most depressing birthday. Shit.
But the only time we can mention Maggie on this podcast is because she's one of our Super Excellent 2 Turbos. Thank you for our Patreons. We have a Patreon, and you can watch me play NCAA Football 14. That's right. I played the PS3 version before I played the 25 version, but I did play College Football 25 on Patreon last minute, but it was a lot of fun. Go watch it. I do win some games, and I do potentially get to play a little bit. So we have that going on, and of course, Super Excellent Elijah and Quails. Our Super Mixalente Deluxe Timothy Lane Jr. for donating. Thank you for donating. We're going to work on getting your donations, tiers, and segments this week. We've been putting it off mostly because of adventures. We'll talk about that in just a few moments. And of course, Isaiah Riley, El Gran Chile. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to take away El Gran Chile." Don't worry about it. You get the title for the month. You still you paid it once, so you still get the title. I always do it at the first of the month. So if you don't donate by the first of the month, or the first episode of the month, I should say, you're not on these lists. So just know if you've already donated your $5, you'll be on next month. But be sure to donate to our Patreon. We have exclusive videos going up every Monday. Don't miss it anymore. But we have several weeks now, like 10, 12 maybe extra episodes. So for $5, you can unlock those immediately. They're there forever. And then you get all the future ones coming out in the near future. So thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much for sticking around. And now we're back to the show. And part of that show is talking about your birthday, Marcos.
What up?
You had a birthday and you said, fuck it. I'm tired of being in Austin. Let's go fucking party.
Well, it wasn't really a party because TJ's thing is a party. Like that is
TJ's okay. Can I make fun of TJ even when he's not here a little bit? When TJ was young and handsome, and we were all kind of more young and handsome, it was fun. TJ would be like, "Play drinking games. Let's get drunk. Let's go out." And then now he's getting closer to 30, and it's getting less cute because right away, he had a friend there, super bubbly girl, bouncing around. She poured me a drink. I was like, "Oh, how nice! Yeah, this is cool." The usual his friends from his tech side are about and whatnot, and we're just having a good time.
Is Jeremy there?
Jeremy,
yeah. But it is. I was gonna say on the note of it being less cute. Some of them have started balding now.
Yeah, because they're like 27.
So it's official now.
Yeah.
Okay.
28, 29. I'm already balding.
That's
we know
when it
this,
happens,
right? And so it's getting less cute. And so when I'm talking about that girl, she's like, "Whoa!" And I'm like, "Oh, she's drunk," and she didn't take one more drink while I was there. Mm-hmm. And she was getting drunker still. And I was like, "Oh, no, this is going to end badly." And so then TJ was like 10:30-ish, 11 was like, "All right, It's time to go to East 6th Street here in Austin. And we're like, okay, let's go. Marcos goes, I'm going to get my car.
I was about to say, I don't think we left till 12:30. We went to
about right time
like
to leave.
one bar, maybe two.
Yeah. Went to 2.
That's all you need.
Right.
To be at this age.
Right. And so we're like, let's do it. And you go get your car to take your partner and me and another person. We had open place, and TJ's ordering Ubers for everybody because we're driving responsibly. I was going to say drinking responsibly. And TJ goes, oh yeah, and that girl, her name, not to be mentioned, I forget anyway. He goes, she's going with you guys. I go, fuck that noise, Marcos, drive. And then he was like, no, you need to take one person. TJ gets in the car. That girl that was partying, pouring drinks, having a good time, barely made it into the car. She gets to the bar that we are at. We get there first. Immediately goes to the bathroom and is pukey for 20 minutes. And then has to be shepherded home like immediately. And then while we're waiting for Michaela, TJ's girlfriend, to go do that errand, we're just sitting, drinking, having a good time. We're talking, we're having a good time. The vibes are good. Someone's playing the Weekend playlist on Spotify. It was just like the same 4 like Weekend random deep cuts. Having a good time. Michaela comes back and she was like, yeah, that girl threw up in my Uber bag. She owes me $80. Like,
whoa.
Yeah, like it was just like, we were like, oh my God. It was kind of hot and humid. And I'm like, this wasn't like the rager it was 6 years ago. And not that it was a bad time. It was just such a stark difference where like I almost fought a guy like the second time he had his birthday here. Trash. I was wingmanning. I was doing all sorts of shit. Now I'm taking. I'm happily taking.
Sammy back then.
Yeah, angry Sammy. Yeah, was ready to fuck shit up. Happy Sammy's like, why am I paying $8 for a Dos Equis? This sucks. I hate this.
You were really angry that night though. Oh, you were I
was on one.
You were, and I'm like, you all right?
No, that was.
And you were like, I don't like any of these fucking people, and I might fight somebody tonight. I was like, whoa.
No, that was 4 years ago.
Okay.
6 years ago was another one.
My bad. All right.
Yeah. 4 years ago, I was pissed off about something. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Oh, I know what was going on. I can time it out.
Was it a heartbreak?
Yeah.
Yeah, it usually is. That's usually the only thing that gets me in a blind rage. But this time, fucking Marcos was like, you know what?
Well,
let's go on an adventure. Let's get out of Austin.
Well, it was kind of funny because I planned it with Gertz.
Yeah.
And Gertz said, nah, I can't leave my sick dog at home. But but at first I was like, because I'm trying to be conscious of everything. Like Sam's about to leave for a month to spend money just eating out and traveling the world.
Oh, I'm so broke. I've spent so much money on flights. It's not even funny.
It's going to be fun.
JJ is still on the hunt, is the best way I can put it. Yeah. And I don't think TJ's gotten a new paycheck. And I know he's fine. He's saved up enough money. But it's still one of those things where TJ has straight up said, like, I'm fine, but I hate, like, my bank account gets lower and it never gets higher. Like, there's no...
Right.
Yeah.
So I talked
that game.
So I talked to Gertz for a little bit, and I was like, I don't know about what if we just did brunch or a dinner afterwards, like a Korean barbecue thing, and with paintball. Yeah. And then Gertz was like, well, is that going to bruise us? And I was like, all right, that's out.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will, Gertz.
Yeah.
But like that's what Gertz thinks about. That's his priority thing. Not like, is it fun? Will it get some dirty? Get some no. Will it bruise us?
He's a new age dad.
Kind of, yeah. He's gonna be a funny dad. He's gonna lean into it.
He's gonna be amazing. Amazing father. Can I wear a shirt tucked in?
Oh, absolutely. Khaki shorts.
Oh, for sure. Home Depot trips on the weekend.
Ankle socks.
Yeah.
No, not ankle socks. Crew socks. White, tall, Cholo-esque.
Yeah.
Then me and Jordan did some research, and we were like, for $300, you can rent 5-6 guns, unlimited ammo, up to 6 people. They only charge an extra $50 for anybody else that comes. Mm-hmm. So we were like, oh, that's pretty solid. And then I talked to Gertz about it, and Gertz was like, guns around nerds, I don't like that combination. And it goes back to, he has this horror story of the double-toasted first party. He was like, I didn't want any of those guys to have a gun. And that's as far as he went. And I was like, all right, so that's off the table.
Well, to be fair, I don't know if it was the first one, but it was one of the ones like 2018, I think it was, and we went to a shooting range. And Denise, if you guys know who Denise, love Denise, very tiny Mexican lady, you know Denise.
I know Denise.
She had a 6-shooter that she brought.
Whoa!
And yeah, no, it's fine. No, you can bring it. They give the ammunition, but she had one, and she's this little lady, and she's just kind of eccentric and fun, and she was like pulling it up, and then would just be like, yeah, so anyway, we're like, no! It's like not so bad, but like drifting. And I'm like...
Everybody's ducking it.
Yeah, everyone's like, Jesus Christ. And she is short. So she's at abdomen dick level. So depending on how tall you are, yeah. And so that is a valid point on Gertz's behalf. Everyone else is pretty responsible.
Yeah.
The guy let me do tricks. That's how responsible I was, because I'm scared of guns. Like, not like, oh, so spooky, but I'm like, okay, if I have a weird thought, I could end my whole life and everyone around me. That's a weird feeling that I have this kind of power. Okay, just point it forward, you'll be fine. Like, literally, that's why I don't get guns, because that's the thoughts I have. I'm like, I could kill all these motherfuckers, but I don't want to. It's just the thought that I could.
Well, don't do that again.
Well, I know. That's why I don't go shooting.
I was about to say that can happen in a car. Like,
oh, that's the thing. But cars.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I know.
I will not be driving with you.
Well, I've learned I'm the safest driver out of all of us. That said, we continue on. So you make the plans.
well, the overall plan was just kind of like, all right, well, I've exhausted the ideas in Austin because everything is more expensive at that point.
Right.
If we had done the Tiny Minotaur, it's like $300.
What's a Tiny Minotaur?
That's live action Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah, I've seen that place. That's $300.
Yeah, $300 for like 6 people.
Jesus Christ.
Well, it sounds fun, but I also, like I said, was trying to be on the lower end.
Yeah. No, but still, that's that. Yeah. I have the stuff in a forklift. Yeah, see, it could be anything, but it's not like I want to. It's just like, this is a lot of power to have. So, Tommy, I know I'm not convincing you, which is why I don't want people to have guns, because I have some sense, and there's people that have less sense than I that have them. So anyway,
yes, that's true.
That's very true.
That's true.
No, I just started looking up stuff. Because whenever I go to like Philadelphia or any of the other cities, I look up things that are just kind of like, I want to feel like I'm part of the town. Yeah. And I don't want to do the touristy shit.
Right.
So in Dallas, I looked up a brewery that had like loteria shit all over the wall. It's called Four Corners Brewery. Yeah. My friend actually does some of the art for the T-shirts there and shit. And I mean, every beer is like $6 or $7, the same as it would be here.
Yeah, it's good. Those are good beers. We've had them before. We had them in San Antonio. Yeah. But yeah, they have those, and we met up there. And then we just went on an adventure we had this giant, what was that place called with the giant milkshake? Black Tap.
Oh.
So Marcos was like, I don't want a birthday cake. I want
birthday milkshake.
Dallas milkshakes.
I take it has.
It's huge. I actually didn't order it.
You didn't order it, but Bad G was there.
Oh, God.
That was it, though.
Holy fuck.
He didn't get the birthday cake one. He got one, this one, I believe.
Yeah.
It had, like, some straws. It had, like, some, not silly
What do you
string.
even start with?
Laffy Taffy.
It actually fell apart after, like, 2 bites.
Yeah, it's unnecessarily comically huge for no reason. It looked pretty good.
Vegan ice cream, I believe.
The food was good.
And the food was amazing. So I was on my little kid shit because
chicken fingers.
I like how I didn't have to finish that.
Safe
They had good ass barbecue sauce there. It was like Korean barbecue sauce. It was delicious. And then what else did we see? Right, we were right next to the damn stadium. That was this Dirk, the statue of Dirk, right? I'm saying that right.
Why is it sideways?
Because it's his drop back.
It's a terrible.
It's the angle's pretty sick. Hype train coming. Hey. By the way, going back.
It would be cool if it was upright.
Going back to it though,
Kobe's is back.
Rakim23 subscribed for 30 months. That's like 2.5 years. That's pretty impressive. Thank you, Rakim. But yeah,
he's like he didn't peel the tenders.
I did not peel them in front of. I don't peel them in front of.
You peel tenders too? Was this just a chicken? I thought it was just chicken McNuggets. I didn't know you were doing this to all breaded chickens.
The only tenders I consistently do that with is Jack in the Box tenders. Because Jack in the Box tenders you can. Because the crust falls off the edge.
It's good crust, though.
No, but it falls off no matter how you bite it.
It's supposed to be eaten all at once.
No, but it doesn't happen that way, Tommy. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Ice cream. Marcos wanted ice cream.
I do want to take a side note, just to be real quick. I invited Bad G out. Or not even really invited him out. It was just kind of like, hey, Bad G, I'm coming. Yeah, I know you live in Dallas. Yeah. Feel free to come hang out. And he made it a little bit extra special because he was there. Yeah. I got to vicariously eat the shake through him because I was fucking full after the hamburger. The hamburger there, also top 3 burgers I've ever had. It was
it looked good.
Oh shit, that does look good.
And then
the drink I got was also really good.
Yeah, you had like a coffee something, right?
It was called No Sleep Till Brooklyn, and it did have like an espresso shot in it.
Nice. What was this called?
Black Tap.
Okay. I mean, it's a brewery, right?
Yeah.
We're not used to breweries having like functioning restaurants actually in them.
Well, it's right in front of the stadium, so it's
sense.
like
That makes sense.
I think my tab was like $80 or some shit, like which is burger, 2 mixed drinks, and shit like that.
Oh, okay, well,
Yeah, it was a good time.
yeah, that's about right then.
But Bad G also was a very gracious host and made us brunch on Sunday.
Shit.
Yeah, like we still are eating those leftovers today.
Oh,
Should have brought me a leg. Anyway.
G is an Italian grandma.
Well, it's his wife that does most of the cooking.
Okay, they're gonna make sure you eat.
Yeah, no, she's real
Real
good at it,
shit.
man.
I love
She's
it.
real fucking good at it. No, and so from there, we were like, oh, there's this Korean place that's open.
Well, from there we try to go to this place called the Tipsy Alchemist.
Oh, that's right. I'm skipping that
Yeah.
stuff. Tipsy Alchemist
We
did
have
a
one of those here, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Evidently,
Yeah.
we found that out.
We found that out by
after we got kicked
I
out of
used
the
to
one in
work by
Dallas.
one. Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing. I'm gonna leave out.
Very expensive, by the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave out the subplot that me and you had regarding your partner and the living situations.
Oh, yeah.
I'm leaving out the extra bonus features there, but I fell back because I had to arrange some things.
Yeah.
So I was at the restaurant while they took off. So they're about 5 minutes walking ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm walking up this hill behind them. This is my experience, and they're going to the Tipsy Alchemist.
Tipsy Alchemist.
And because Marcos, you wanted the
There's like a George of the Jungle
monkey
drink.
brains.
Yeah.
Monkey brains.
Yeah.
Chewed
Okay.
monkey brain. Is that the one that has Bailey's? And
It's a lot of
looks like a
smoking
brain?
drinks there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my friend Omar, this would be later, would say, hey, that's one of the best bars in Dallas. Sorry you couldn't get in.
Right.
We couldn't get in because one of us had sandals.
Jordan. It was Jordan. Jordan was wearing basketball shorts. Was he wearing basketball shorts? Yeah. Basketball shorts and slip-ons. Not sandals, slip-ons. Sandals you could have got away with.
Trying to be
Slides.
comfortable. You let
No,
him be.
because it was open toe shoes. It was the whole open toe shoe thing.
So, like
Still would've
so
gotten
Tipsy
it.
Alchemist is a big thing in Dallas.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah,
It's like a regular bar here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I'm
Fucking
over here
Dallas,
hauling.
man.
I'm hauling ass, and I go, okay, made it. And then I just see them all like sadly walk out. I go, what happened? And they're like, we're not gonna get let out. We're not allowed in, is what they said. And I was like, allowed in? And they're like, yeah, Jordan.
It's not Jordan's fault. It's mostly mine because, well, one, I didn't know we were going to Tipsy Out. I didn't know we were going to a place with.
Right, I was wearing my Godzilla T-shirt. Like I was like
There was a
unfly.
Lamborghini parked in front.
Right, I didn't see that from Four Corners.
Yeah. I didn't have a collar on. I was like, what's going on here? But you're saying?
Jesus.
But when we got to Four Corners, it was just me, Mark, and his partner.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for everyone else to show up, and Jordan messaged me, and he's like, "Well, let me know where you guys go next, and I'll meet you there." But then after a while, he was like, "Are you guys still at Four Corners?" And yeah, we still were.
Right.
It was like, "Okay, I'll just meet you guys there." Do I need a change? Like, what's everyone wearing? And I was like, "Nah, bro. Like, everyone's just as schlubby as me. Like, come
You're
on."
right. Yeah. So, I was in driving clothes, my blue shirt and jeans, whatever. So, like, it made sense. And so, that place being so swanky, it was like, whatever. We ended up going to this Irish, Scottish, English pub?
Whatever it was, fuck that place.
Some weird pub where Marcus almost got in a fight with a yuppie because a yuppie tried to start some shit with him. You were just trying to get a drink.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Just
Bowen?
So when I talked to Omar about it later, he's like, "Yeah, that's where all the SMU kids go to hang out."
That's all you really have to say.
And so you went to take a step towards the bar, and then he bumped you.
I just saw a meme about this because it's the way that like new kids wear their hats, where it's like it's kind of barely on.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of that going on.
I just want to knock that shit off. I get the frustration.
Yeah.
And so we were there, we were outside,
Really?
we were vibing.
Yeah, the new thing is to like barely lightly
Yeah.
wear your hat.
It's always
do
been
that
like
shit
that.
when I was like 5.
I mean, because at first it was like this, and now it's like this. And so anyway, and so we went to that place, and then we were like,
it's called Da Sing Sa.
I got it right here, Dan Sung Sa.
Yeah.
So it's a Korean spot that's
beautifully photographed.
open. Is that right? It's Blade Runner.
Yeah, it does
Went to
look
a
like
Blade
Blade
Runner
Runner.
restaurant. No. So Marcos was like, actually put it in the chat and was like, this place is open till 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So we were like, well, it's always going to be open. We're going to be out. And so we were like, all right, let's just mobilize. Let's meet there. We go and we meet there. Tommy, everybody out there, you guys will vouch for this. the most delicious smelling restaurant, most aromatic restaurant I've ever been to in my life. I walked in, I go, ooh. And I sat down and I went, this place smells fucking good. Like, I was pissed. I was mad. It was like gochujang's and goddamn kimchi.
I want everything on the menu and fuck you.
Yeah. It was so tasty smelling. So everything.
Like, I mean, from
I had
picture,
that,
man, like it looks delicious.
Right. That's takoyaki. Badgie's wife.
Was that shit like in a alley?
You know, it's
because it looks like
so.
So
here's the thing: it's in a strip mall.
I was about to say So they found it on Insta Reels, and it looks like a 5-star restaurant or some shit. Like it looks like it has water.
It looks like a super classy joint.
Yeah.
But I thought we would have gotten kicked out of that place.
You would think it's Tipsy Alchemist. But
Right.
But we walked in, and it's like a strip mall connected to 2 other restaurants that are probably equally as amazing.
Right. Yeah. One was like a ramen sushi place, and then there was another type of Asian place, Chinese, I think, just straight up.
It reminded me a lot of because Paco lived in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
And there was this gas station across the highway from his house that just had like the best fucking tacos. Every night that we would go out, we would go to the sketchy ass fucking, because it was right across from a fucking strip club. Yeah, the one that I got bit at.
Dude, there's one in L.A.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one in L.A.
Really?
But it looks just like that though. It's on like, see how there's a liquor store right here? It's just like that.
That shit looks amazing.
And so, but it looks just like that. And so we go in there, and like Tommy, you're saying like the aesthetics, right?
Yeah.
It's fucking cozy,
it's magical.
Because it as much as it looks hoity-toity and swanky, and it was a little weird because it was kind of like yuppie-ish people in there, but a lot of Asians. You know, that's a good spot, and you go to Asian joint, a lot of Asians there, hip ones too, like young cats. Yeah. And so we go in the back. There's benches, stickers everywhere, and the way to get the waitress's attention or the waiter's attention was a physical portable doorbell. You have to press it. Ding ding, ding ding, and then they would just hear it and be like, "Oh, we were wanted," and then they'd come over. They had fucking K-pop playing on the walls and shit throughout. Yeah. They had neon signs, they had graffiti and stuff you could see right there. That's Jordan's head, but like they were just. It was Koreaned out. It was pan Japan. Yes, that JJ did get bit. DJ Lemon. That was he's told that story before. Yeah. Didn't want you to imagine you were hearing things. JJ was bit by somebody, and he has had his shots.
But it was kind of funny because
every night there's a full moon, I turn into a great pole dancer.
This was our night out to party. And I actually felt kind of fat by the end of it. I'm like, this was 2 food stops that were all super fucking heavy. Because we walked in there just being like, actually, I think we walked in there to drink. Yeah. And then we like, fuck that.
No, because
I had that chicken tenders.
That looks amazing.
My thing was that we got there at like 1:40.
Yeah.
Well, by the time we get the waitress, because I didn't see the doorbell, by the time we get served, like, it's going to be 2. They're not going to give me my soju. So it's like, I'm just not going to get anything to drink.
Yeah.
And I was wrong.
There's pouring up the sojus. We got lychee, we got peach, we got everything.
2 o'clock came around and they were like, hey, put it in this cup.
Seriously? I mean, they took our alcohol away, JJ. Let's not get them in trouble now. They took our alcohol away and did not give us a plastic cup to put it in.
About that thing because I couldn't go into the girls' bathroom. But as Badgie's wife brings out, they had blowjob tips in the woman's bathroom.
Yeah. So
this is amazing.
So yeah, I got that with the scrambled egg as opposed to that's the kimchi fried rice.
Fuck,
it was
amazing.
I was so mad at the takoyaki. You had spicy garlic chicken. I that was my number 2, and I tried that. You got a bunch of things. Well, your girl got escargot.
Well,
that was neat.
My chicken with him.
Yeah,
chicken was dope.
Jordan got ramen.
Yeah,
and that ramen smelled good 2 days later. So
damn.
Oh yeah, that's what we ended up eating like the next day.
I ate I was like, I'll leave this rice for tomorrow. No,
it's like a food vacation.
Well, that's what it ended up being. And
I recommend those. They're great when you're our age. It feels good to say that.
Right. And I mean,
welcome. Like food vacations are fun.
Shit, and I didn't pull any photos, but if you looked at my Instagram, the morning after, I slept in. I'm like, fuck this noise. Yeah. I had a weird, not to get too in the weeds of it, I had a weird situation where I was checking in after we went to the Korean place, and the guy at the desk, he was helping two people in front of me, and all I saw was this.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, oh shit, the guy in front of me is giving him shit, giving him grief. Oh, what the fuck's going on? And then the person in front, he helps the person in front of me. And then I go up to him, and this guy goes, I'm fucking quitting, dog. What? It was some white guy with like a buzz cut and tattoos on his hands and
What
shit.
the fuck did I do?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, what's going on, man? You good? He's like, nah, man. Because remember, all the computers crashed, right?
Yeah.
So the airports were all fucked up.
Everything was.
They sent 60 delays, overnight delays, for him to process a loan at midnight. 60 people. And if 40 of them had come, and he goes, man, fuck this shit, I'm out. He gave me the late check-in time. He gave me free. He goes, take anything you want from the snack bar. I don't give a fuck. I didn't do it. I just didn't want it coming back to me.
You shoulda.
But, so I was like, fuck it, I'm sleeping in. They go get some drinks. Or breakfast. You had a good-ass breakfast.
Well, just before breakfast, I just want to think that it's funny that we're in 3 different hotel rooms all watching Rush Hour at the same time.
Oh yeah. So
TNT?
yeah. So okay. Yeah, let me set that up. So Marcos is in the girl in one room. You two, you Jordan, are in another room, and then I'm in a different hotel. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? I get, take a dump, whatever. And I put on Search and Search's Bible stuffs on. Ooh, my favorite movie, Rush Hour 2. Put it on, take a picture for my story, put it on my story, go to sleep. The next night, he was like, wait a minute, how late did you stay up watching Rush Hour 2? And I was like, Kung Fu Kenny, what about you? And everybody went to sleep at a different time.
Yeah.
That's it, but all kind of within the same hour, 40 minutes.
Watching Rush
I knocked out almost immediately.
Right. Yeah, you were like, Mushu, you hungry? And just knocked out.
No, I made it to the Heaven on Earth massage parlor.
Oh, see? I was taking a dump during the part. I was checked in, but taking a dump. So
so the next day, and this is only a trip. Well, Sam didn't make this because he was enjoying his late checkout. I found this. I really just Googled, and I according to my friend that's a local there, is like, yeah, you went to one of the best places for brunch in all of Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
And it's called Jonathan's Diner.
Okay, I love a diner.
Yeah.
But one, I was surprised. I was like, everyone there was over 70 that worked there.
I love that.
Yeah, no, that's
I
correct.
really
Yeah.
fucking love that. Yeah.
The service was not great. Like, it wasn't.
Is that it?
No, that wasn't it. It was white.
That might be another one, but yeah.
It was a whole bunch of like older people that were just kind of like, nah, bro, you got to wait outside until we call you to come inside when the table's ready.
There's no coloreds allowed in here. Like, wait a minute, what?
Well, the lady was black, so that's what can work. But
There's no Mexicans allowed in here. Whatever.
but they let us in.
This was what?
It's in the server. But yes, that's it. That's there for sure. I think that's it. No, wait. Whatever. We go inside, and then look, I am MJ. I love Jonathan, so I don't know. So before I get too caught in the weeds, the drinks still cost $5 to $8.
Okay.
Every mimosa, every Bloody Mary, $5 to $8. So I'm just surprised. I'm like, I think they just looked at their prices. Yeah, it's an Oak Cliff.
Okay.
They just looked at the prices to print new menus, and they were like, we're just gonna.
We'll just eat it on this.
We're just gonna keep charging things on like it's 2012.
Yeah.
Right.
Joe love. I had a place like that for my birthday too.
Oh, look at that's their chicken fried steak.
Oh, I love that.
God bless.
Whole plate to itself.
I remember specifically because I didn't mean to. I just had Sam's jingle stuck in my head. I ordered berries and cream.
Which you said for Sam, and I'm like, oh, it looks pretty good. Why for me? Berries and cream. Berries and cream. You son of a bitch. I'm over there like I'm trying to get to the food, but I'm still full from last night because I had 2 meals back to back. But we went there. What would you rate from 1 to 10? Rakeen said.
A 10, probably.
Damn.
Like when it comes to food, I mean,
it's hard to fuck up breakfast, but good breakfast is hard to perfect breakfast, though.
Well, I was gonna say on that note, JJ got something that is like the fattest, happiest breakfast. Like remember the first time you heard of a McGriddle that it's just kind of like instead of bread, 2 pancakes, and it was like
that's how they were sold.
Yeah.
With the syrup baked in.
That's kind of what I got.
Okay.
They call it the all-in-one waffle. It's a waffle, but it's already got the bacon in it, and they put the... It's baked into the waffle, baby.
Trying to find it. They can't find it.
What else does this thing have?
It's got eggs and sausage, like scrambled.
Yeah.
On top, and of course the syrup and gravy.
Nobody wants that. It's good shit.
Oh, and it's Tabasco gravy, so like it's already got
Whoa.
Tabasco in it. I didn't even have to ask for it.
Man.
What state is Oak Cliff in, Texas?
Dallas.
It's yeah.
Dallas, Texas.
If you Serenity, you're better than that.
Right away, just food for breakfast, please. So, but just to kind of move it along, just because we did a bunch of stuff, right after that, we went to the Samurai Museum. That shit was tight as
dope.
fuck. These were some of my favorite suits. This one was a French helmet, English underpads,
They
and
said it was
cover.
a Portuguese helmet.
Portuguese. Well, it's all whatever. Here's a saddle with some adornments. I don't know if it was Japanese. It was in a different spot, but that was pretty cool. And then there were the horses that we were not allowed to touch because they were like, "Stop it! You're gonna ruin it."
Yeah.
No, they were just like taxidermied or whatever. But no, this was the largest collection of samurai armors outside of Japan.
Shit.
And
Why is it in Dallas?
Why is it in a restaurant? So it's actually
that's
upstairs.
in a restaurant?
So
Yeah.
there's a restaurant brunch spot downstairs. You go upstairs,
thought that
and
was
then
a
you have
museum.
a second floor of a museum.
It was on top of Jonathan's, bro.
Jonathan's butt.
strip
Might
mall?
as well. Yeah, this was actually behind in Sangdun Sing, whatever the fucking restaurant was.
Disrespectful.
Nah, but me and TJ and you guys we were just like, well, TJ was there just to fill. He joined us at the second brunch
I was gonna
place.
say he joined us at Happiest Hour. The
I'm
only
sure he
thing
visited his family. And
Yeah, he was with his family. His elderly grandfather from Africa was in Dallas, so he went to go pay respects.
the only thing of note at the Happiest Hour is we ordered a mimosa tower.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it was mostly champagne.
It was 4 or 5 bottles of champagne
that's
just
called
poured
a good
into.
mimosa.
Yeah.
And the
With a-
waitress
with a
was cool
little
as
drop.
shit because it's supposed to be for like 6 to 8 people. And
That's you.
we
got-
were only 4 when we showed up.
Did you do like an eye drop of orange juice?
Oh, yeah. To the point where we were like, can we have a cup of orange juice to dilute this a little bit,
Well,
please?
you have to ask for it. That's the place where you need to tip well.
Right. So we did that. That was good. They also had good chicken tenders. And,
Sounds like it was great food in Dallas.
oh,
Better than here. Food here has taken a dip.
Well, it depends on where you go because
It's been all shit.
I was about to say like the last time Paco came, it was a mini food adventure.
Yeah.
But I mean, Sam liked the Japanese barbecue
that
fusion.
fusion plate. Oh, man. Oh, but then again, it was very expensive,
And are they
very
consistent?
small.
That's the thing. The consistency and the price is the thing that's getting me. Because I've gone to a place where it was good the first time. I went back and it was trash.
I've gone to this place twice. It's pretty good.
Okay,
The only
twice
thing,
is all I need.
Yeah.
there's other places that I want to try. If you guys would like to do more food
I
stuff
need
once in a
better
while,
food places.
I need to
It's
take
getting
like
depressing for me.
I need to take like 3 months off of spending money because I need to
well,
catch
you're headed the opposite
Yeah.
direction next
No,
month.
well, luckily my girlfriend's taking care of most of Chicago because I'm only getting carnitas there because it's all K-pop stuff. So she's like helping, like she bought my fucking concert ticket and the hotel. She's fucking awesome. And then Mexico is just I'm gonna be bouncing family, so I don't have to pay for hotels or anything. So hopefully I could catch up a little bit. But we went to the Samurais, and then we were like, wait, we went to your friend's bar.
Yeah, we went to my.
To buddy from what, college?
Yeah, he works with me in college, just for catching up.
Cool guy.
Cool guy.
Yeah.
Probably see him in November when we go watch Texas Tech versus Colorado.
Okay.
And then the main event. And I was like, you know what? I've been to wrestling before. This was pretty cool last time. Let me go again. That shit was tight as fuck. Because I got to tell you guys, I'm a piece of shit sometimes when it comes to wrestling because we go, and it's a lot of guys who look like me and a lot of guys who are more into it than I am.
Right.
And at the start of it, I always, for some reason, my goddamn judgmental ego ass points out one or two guys that just look like the stereotypical like wrestling fan, and they're taking it too serious, and they're like, boo, you fucking suck, like just like too into it. And then I'm like, these fucking dorks. Oh god, this is annoying. I don't like this. And then by the end of it, they're doing chops to the chest, and I'm like, oh, and then like a guy will fly off the ceiling. I'll be like, oh shit, this is fucking cool. There was a Japanese man that held up a guy vertically for 10 seconds on the corner, on the top of the corner buckle.
Yeah.
He held him vertical for 10 seconds. Like one Mississippi,
Then drop.
two no, and then dropped them backwards.
Oh shit!
It was
that's
like,
big to hold him that long and then do the
right, and he was just like just casually breathing. The other guy's upside down, not passed out.
That deserves clap.
Thunder Rosa was there. She was. I think I saw her the first time, right? One time,
because they do.
Sick.
AW is pretty good at like. Oh, you're watching local shows. She's from San Antonio. We'll give her a match.
Yeah.
The fucking Von Erich show.
Spoiler alert.
Still around?
Spoiler alert. We'll get it. Well, I just wanted to give you guys more time to talk about the experience, but.
Oh, I was just going to say that AEW is pretty good at getting a very diverse audience. It's not something they do on purpose. It just happens. But, like, the two dudes in front of us are some sort of Pakistani Muslim.
I guess, Indian dudes. Look over there.
It was like a little Mexican family to the left of us.
It was like this little tiny girl who was like, she walked by me. She must have been like 6, 7, 8 years old. And she was just like, yeah, wrestling! Like, she's just fucking excited with her dad and her mom, I think.
And then way off in the corner was a black couple. So it was just kind of like...
And she kept coming back and forth. Yeah, there was a black lady that had to go to the bathroom like 12 times. She's like, all right, just coming through. The people behind me, we were making jokes because one of the referees was caked up like a motherfucker. Did you notice that? There was a referee, he just had a big ass. It was like, but it was distracting. I was like, God bless America. Why is this guy so caked up for no reason? And the people behind me are like, did you notice that too? Like, yeah, it's fucking distracting.
I made the guy in front of us laugh really hard.
What'd you do?
When you mentioned that Juice was with Tony Storm, like they're together, I was like, damn, I'm jelly. He may be Juice, but I'm jelly.
Jeez. And like there was a guy that looked like TJ. Jordan goes, it's TJ! And it was just a very thick, hippie black man that looked... Hold on. Okay, let me find the clip because I didn't put it on the video, but I will show you that do not embarrass anybody.
I will say on that note, while he looks for it, there was a wrestler that premiered that...
Tell me that didn't look like TJ's physique.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You also not wearing your glasses. I just realized. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I see. Yeah. No. I thought that was TJ. Because he can afford it.
Hold on. Let me see. I'll find it right here. I'll show you guys. There.
It's Jonathan Taylor, I think, is what his name is.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. There's TJ
Sean Taylor. Yeah.
Sean Taylor. Anyway.
But just to go on with what we were talking about. There was a guy that made his debut, and he's just advanced in talent. He's a 40-year-old white luchador. His name is like El Gringo Loco.
Okay.
That's right, yeah.
It was his birthday that day, which makes him another guy whose birthday is the same day as our day.
Nice.
Right. And then what was his name? Hologram?
Hologram.
Yeah, there was just like a spooky Mexican luchador who had like a LED chest plate.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. And he won in like 20 seconds because
he beat El Gringo Loco.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you could tell there's people there to just be like beat up and to showcase other people.
Gringo
and I was,
Loco definitely.
Yeah. But what JJ was saying, the motherfucking Von Erichs from the show, the film, the Iron Claw showed up out of nowhere. There's the younger versions of them. Yeah. That's them, right?
Still doing it, huh?
What's the grandsons?
That's
no.
Yeah.
No one cut that cycle off?
Well, Zac Efron was there.
Yeah.
Oh,
the actual guy. No, he was in the ring.
Zac Efron.
The real Zac Efron guy.
No, I know that.
Yeah. Kevin Von Erich.
No, I know the real Von Erichs.
Yeah.
I'm aware. But no, like if I was him, I would be like, my sons, I'd be like, no. No wrestling.
Fuck that noise.
Go into accounting or some shit.
Oh, and then Dusty Rhodes was there also.
Hey.
Yeah.
Dustin, whatever.
Goldust.
Goldust was there. Wait, where is he? Oh, there's
that's him.
Yeah, it's the old man right there showing.
Oh, he does the iron.
He did the titular
thing.
Iron Claw, and I was
thing.
like, that's fucking cool. So, and then that's when I left because apparently this entire time I was fighting a pinched, potentially herniated nerve in my spine. My back was hurting. My back still hurts. Hurting like crazy the whole time, and I was like, I'm just being a little bitch. I'm just being annoying. I went to the doctor.
We don't do that here.
I know.
Go to the fucking
But I wanted
doctor.
to be around, but I was just like, oh, my back hurts, and I gotta find a place to sleep. I was gonna sleep at Bad G's house, and I was like, oh, fuck, I just gotta go. And then turns out, so I've been treating it with medicine. It's been feeling okay. I've been stretching it. But then that's where I left off, and then y'all had a delightful brunch.
Bad G's house.
Bad G's house, and then
Bad G wanted me to start the podcast, and I missed my mark. I'm sorry, bro, but he invited me over to Smash.
That I heard.
play Smash.
I heard.
Okay.
But one big thing that we're forgetting, and because we're all nerds, and even all our
Oh
chat are
yeah,
all
I had it
nerds,
prepped. Yeah.
highly recommend the National Video Game Museum.
Oh, now that does sound like something that like you didn't sell me on anything. The food sounds great. That's fantastic, but Dallas is still Dallas. But this helps
Oh,
a
did
little.
you take any pictures of the 1980s bedroom?
So,
yeah.
Ironically, there was people that grew up in the 1980s that were just
They were
kind
just
of,
like, hey, no.
yeah, they were like, I'm home. And
That's
I thought it was really like funny / cute that there was this old couple in front, like across the hall from the 80s bedroom.
there's like
There's the 70s bedroom.
Is that 90s?
oh,
And they were just like on the
Oh, yeah,
sofa,
look at-
like just chilling.
Oh, fuck.
wood panel back. Yes, my grandma's house.
yeah.
Floor model? Oh.
Yeah, there was definitely an old couple just sat on their couch, and it's like, this is.
Do they
like,
let you play the games? Well?
Oh yeah, they're like,
yeah.
they're playing Duck Hunt.
Hell. Oh, that's fucking legit. I like that.
So
that I'm for.
I actually had that idea to make.
That was my mom's house back in the day.
Yeah.
man.
I want to make a lore accurate, like, you know, like a museum of ice cream, but just make it of different, like, not generations of house, like
Yeah.
a 70s house,
Like each room
a
is
late
different.
80s house.
You can do other like random.
I would do the 2000s rooster kitchen. You know, the one with all the wood mahogany. Hold on, I'll look it up.
Was that 2000s or was that like?
2000s rooster.
It was in the 2000s, but it was like older.
Nope, this is my mom's kitchen right here. This might as well be my mom's kitchen.
Oh wait, this is looking familiar. That's my mom's kitchen currently.
That's the yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're right. That is very 2000s.
Yep.
Oh, they always have like ferns
Italian.
and some shit hanging off the. Had to be some sort of like plant,
Some plants,
whether it's
roosters,
real or not. Yeah,
fucking
roosters.
wines,
Real
glasses.
country rustic shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my mom's kitchen
That's my
right
mom's
now.
kitchen, too.
So I want to, that's my plan, is just to go thrifting and recreate lore accurate 70s, 80s,
I would
90s,
go to that place.
60s. I mean, they do it in like Disneyland, like in the.
I'm not giving them my money.
No. There's like a what's it called, the World of Tomorrow, or whatever, where it goes through the centuries and technology. But it's
No, we need to do
a
just
set you have to
life.
watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I don't normally get hit by waves of nostalgia because I'm just like, eh.
It's never affected you that.
No, but there's a whole bunch of TVs right outside the National Video Game Museum,
Yeah.
and all they're doing is playing ads that were like meant to, hey, go buy Tekken 3. Like,
That
wait
shit
up,
works.
yeah, that shit.
Genesis does.
Damn. A lot of stuff.
They had a music thing set up where you put on the headphones, and
Oh
it was
yeah,
like,
I dug that a lot.
and then it was just a whole bunch of like tracks from like Super Nintendo, Genesis. So it was like level 1, Contra.
Well, they just bombarded you with this stuff. Like, that'll affect you
What was
for
really
sure.
cool about it was that like you pick like let's say Contra.
Yeah.
And it was like this is the original from the NES, and it would have like 4 other consoles. Like if you want to know what it would have sounded like on Genesis,
Really?
hit this button, and it
What?
would play like the Genesis.
The
version.
different
Who
chip.
comes
Yeah.
up with that? That's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Well, Bat G and his wife were telling us this was connected to loosely to Gearbox, the video game
Really?
studio.
Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense where the money came from. Okay, because that's a lot of shit. That
Where
looks
they
really
got all
elaborate.
those Battleborn statues.
But like while we were outside, like because Jordan and JJ were the last ones to show up, there was already 100 people in line before we got in.
Just waiting to be in the 80s room. I need to go home. It's a bad day. I need to go back to my
Yeah.
childhood.
The funny thing about the 80s room
Because
is
me and Jordan got there like right when it opened. Like it opens at 11, and
Right.
that's around the time we pulled
the
up.
funny thing about the 80s room is they put other knickknacks. Like you open like the toy thing, and it straight up had Simon Says and other toys from the 80s.
Fucking Elf.
Yeah.
So it was like an actual room.
Yeah, and then you open like those.
So it's things in there.
Yeah.
What?
They had a
It's
metal.
like IKEA in there, bro. Like,
No shit.
They had a GI Joe GI Joe lunchbox in there.
Yeah.
with trading cards from the 80s.
I
mean,
feel
that's
like
like I'm
I feel like you
saying.
could strictly do 80s rooms and they
Dude,
could kill
you could do it.
Because Gen X is pathetic enough to do this.
We'll get to them later. We'll get to them later.
I will say on the note of what Rakeem said, I would have been playing Sonic. Yeah, Jordan kind of fucked off and just played video games the entire time because there's
I
so
don't
many.
blame him. Look at this.
like as soon as we walked in, Mega Man 2 was right like at the entrance. He's like,
Not Mega Man 2.
Not Mega Man 2, my favorite. And then he comes in wearing his inappropriate shirt at the Video Game Museum, whatever it was. Oh man, but that and then you all took off. Did you catch any rain on the way back? It was raining like a motherfucker that Saturday, Sunday.
So.
But
It rains in
a
Dallas?
little.
no, it rained. It rained in Austin on
Oh,
Sunday.
no, yeah, it was raining.
Yeah.
Actually, it rained on the way to the video game museum, like for me and Jordan.
Gotcha. And that was your birthday shenanigans. Everybody say happy birthday to Marcos.
San Antonio.
You went to San Antonio
I did.
to go to a thrift store.
It's not a thrift store. It's just a bizarre store that seems illegal.
It's a, okay.
really
You know what? I'll talk about Ollie's with
Ollie's
you.
out there hijacking trucks.
Man, the first thing is like, oh, this fell off the back of a truck.
Okay, so for those of you in California, for those of you who don't have Ollie's, because California has no Ollie's,
Yeah.
there's a store called Ollie's Bargain Outlet. Good stuff, cheap, and it has this weird Albert Einstein looking motherfucker.
Yeah, Ollie's weird looking.
And the vibes inside of an
Man.
Ollie's, because I only went for the first time like last month. It's
feels
like
illegal.
Burlington Coat Factory, a grocery store,
Ross.
Ross,
Yeah.
and a Costco.
And a tornado went off in it.
Right. And a tornado went off
And
in
no
it.
one tended to it for about a decade.
Right.
That's what it
Oh,
looks
you guys
like.
haven't been to Eagle Pass, Ross. You're just describing Eagle Pass, Ross.
I was about to say, oh, that sounds about right for Eagle Pass Ross.
So they have like full pallets of Arizona
I
teas.
did not go to the food section.
They have a book. Well, there's some toy store. There's a book X
They
section.
have literally everything. you
bath
can
towels,
imagine.
cat towers. They have
We got a
Oriental
cat-
rugs.
Yeah, we got 3
Oh,
rugs,
apparently
a
there's
cat
one
tower.
right by Betchy's place.
Yeah.
They're always in the worst spots,
There's-
right? It's one in Killeen.
Right.
It's like,
There's
why?
one in Del Rio. Look,
Thank you. Okay.
Me and Paco went to Del Rio while I was in Eagle
I
Pass,
was about
like
to say,
randomly.
Proves my point. Like,
If it's 10, 15 minutes from Badgie's, that makes it like. Well, first of all, I don't know where the cheap place in Dallas to live is because
I don't either.
Yeah.
because when I was talking to Omar, he was like, "I got a roommate now,"
Oh,
and
man.
I was like, "Oh, my roommate's here," and then he was
Hey,
like,
what's up?
and then we just for a little bit
And
was
then
like,
he made us fight. Like,
Oh, no.
let's see which roommate is stronger.
Yeah. It was like a Pokemon situation. I stayed out of it.
but they were like, "How much do you pay?" And it's like, "Oh, me and JJ pay like 1,800 something."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Each?" And I was like, "No,
Jesus Christ.
But you're paying it?
that's what they're paying there."
What?
And that he lives like near bars and stuff. Like it would be the equivalent of living around 45th Street here in Austin. So
Well, that would be about the same then.
so I have no idea what Badgie and his wife play.
Well, they pay 15 for their place. That's what they just said.
That's not bad.
well,
have
that's
a
way
house.
better
I
than
don't know
Omar.
where they are. That's not bad. Yeah.
They're in Frisco.
better than us.
That's the expensive.
They're buying Ollie's. This is the point. So, Tommy,
That's
what did you get at Ollie's, though?
So I did get a bunch of figures. One I regretted immediately.
What'd you get?
I accidentally got the Shuri Black Panther. I threw it away. It was cheap. It's fine.
Bro, you
So-
should have done the Toy Story blow it up.
Oh, I should have.
Okay, well, let me set Tommy up for success / failure. So, I went to Ollie's, and I'm into figure
You
collecting.
got those from Ollie's?
No, I got... yeah, I did. I got this Black Panther.
What?
That Black Panther was
That
there.
wasn't at the Ollie's I went to.
Okay, so let me explain. Okay, so and I got that T'Chaka. I did that separately, but I got Tommy into collecting figures as well.
did.
He got hooked on it, and I learned Ross has a ton of pop figures. So if you like pops for cheap, go to Ross. And then I learned on the little forums I go on that Ollie's will get surplus Marvel figures, like full price, full $24 Marvel figures, and they sell them for $10. The problem is they're all the overstock. So what do nerdy white men and Mexican me not buy?
Colored people.
Colored people.
No,
So-
literally, it was all
No,
that
it
was.
was.
And not just black people.
No, it was-
You had Wong.
It was Wong,
Blue.
Shang-Chi.
Yep.
When you go to Star Wars, it was all the women, like
All the women.
the purple-haired girl lady from the second one.
Yeah, that
Nothing
light
against
speeded
Wong.
through the thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember
But
her. Laura
the
Linney.
movie's not called Dr. Wong.
Right. Well, they also had Doctor Strange astral plane
Astral
version.
plane, yeah.
But
It's also not the title of the movie.
there was 1,000 America Chavez's, a
Yeah.
couple Ms. Marvels. So think of all the
all
women,
black women. Yes.
all the black women,
Yeah.
all of the every Eternals,
Every Eternal.
Every
Eternals
all
was
the
there.
MCU garbage, and so it's there. But occasionally they'll get some cool shit, like a Black Panther. I saw one that had Wanda.
Yeah.
I saw Joe Fixit, which is a Hulk character. There was a Super Adaptoid, and they're super cheap. Ollie's good stuff cheap.
They mean it.
So I sent Tommy. I go, this place is called Ollie's Good Stuff Cheap. So you went and you just went.
Got 2 baskets for $250.
2 baskets for $250. What'd you get? Just highlight some stuff.
I got like 7 figures. One of which I didn't care for and threw away.
Okay.
Because we just got that much shit. Got a cat.
Do you remember the figures?
The figures I got.
Yeah.
I got Baron Mordo. I got
Wong.
I got a Koya.
Okay. You got the MCUs.
I got some MCUs. I got a legit What If Killmonger, which is actually a lot better than. Yeah, it's a really good one.
I got that one.
Yeah. And then after we left the toy section, because that was the whole point I went.
Right.
And so me and my girl were just like exploring, like, we might as well explore, and we couldn't. We had to pull ourselves away. Like, it's the whole part
the
where
deals.
We were like,
there's so many deals.
How I am about values,
right?
And like it was just value everywhere. I'm like, no, we gotta go,
right?
Yeah, like this is, and yeah, but I'm thinking we were gonna spend like $400, and she was like, oh, $250. It's like what?
You got everything on super clearance, and part of getting things on super clearance. I was at Ross today because I just go to Ross, and I found this for you, Tommy.
Hey,
it's Dr. Voodoo. I don't know who Dr. Voodoo is, but
it's brother Voodoo. Older brother Voodoo. I love it.
But then he becomes Doctor Strange, or becomes the Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh yeah, he's better than Doctor Strange. He is more powerful after it's all said.
Right.
So, yeah, I love Brother Voodoo / Dr. Voodoo. This is amazing.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Tommy. That's all you got. That's all he got. He didn't get anything else. I'm sorry, fair. Tommy. Yeah. You have to admit something. Two things. One, you love me, right?
Love you.
Okay. You guys saw that? Mm-hmm. 2. This is I'm gonna put you not a little bit out there, but I'm just gonna say it vaguely. You've been going through a tough time, right?
Oh, it's been terrible.
Yeah. Times is rough.
Really bad.
Okay.
I actually did not know how to address it when I was going through the list of why I was trying to have a low key thing. And I was like, I'm just gonna step over everything.
Tommy's got some vibes.
No, this is why I fuck with Marcos, because it's just like he gets it. It's like, not even gonna. Thank you. I do appreciate that.
Well, I don't bring.
It's been rough. Yeah.
I don't bring things up for nothing.
Right.
You know what's happening.
What's happening?
Stupid asshole.
I appreciate the
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. I don't mean to call you stupid.
Oh, that's
asshole.
fine.
No, but insulting intelligence is not the things you like.
That's not intelligence. I am an asshole.
Oh, well, I called you stupid. I said stupid. I said stupid. No. Point is, I got Tommy. It's not Target. I don't know. What is it?
Let's see what we got.
It's another helmet.
Hey, what? I will take.
What is that? What is that? What is it? Show the people.
Oh, we got a Killmonger.
Oh, yeah.
Black Panther, which I've wanted for the longest. Hey, this one I appreciate.
Which one's that one?
This is old school Black
That's
Panther.
The one I got. That's the one I got for Ollie's.
Ollie's, man.
The one on the right. The one on the right is the one Tommy got.
I wanted the one.
Hold on.
But I will take the one on the right.
Hold on. No, the one on the left is what I made custom. You bastard.
Oh, yeah.
You can't have it. Hold on. Keep looking.
Oh, it's more?
I don't know. You keep looking.
Oh, shit, it is. What we got here? Oh, I have absolutely wanted this, too. This is good shit. This is what friends do.
That's what friends are for. So I found.
This is amazing.
I found these two.
Ollie's?
I found them all at Ollie's. Orange stickers. I went to a bunch in Dallas while I was going to your place.
You found them in Dallas.
And so these were the only ones in the actual piles of all of the 3 stores or 4 stores I went to. So I had to get them.
Amazing.
So they're yours. But you had mentioned wanting the Black Panthers.
Yes, I had none. I had Shuri, which I'm throwing away. This is what I really wanted.
So, and then Tommy, like, without me asking, was like, took pictures of him posing the figures. He's like, I love collecting figures. It's such a nice hobby. And I'm like, yes.
Oh,
so happy birthday, Tommy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate the fuck out of this.
I was going to say, when we were at the Samurai Museum, you know how Sam has started, like, for a little bit, he was 3D printing shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then now he's also, like, mixing and matching his figures.
He is.
Like, when we were at the Samurai Museum, he's like, oh, I can be a real life figure and start making stuff for I'm going to learn how to weld.
Oh, well.
Yeah, dude.
Life size? We'll do a life size?
No. Because we were at the Samurai Museum, and I'm learning all about, like, the plating and stuff. Like, that lacquer that was invented from tree sap that was poisonous, and if it wasn't poisonous to you, then they made you the lacquerer. And so all of this, all these things are coated in, like, black sap, hardened steel, and iron, and leather. And I was like, well, how would I make armor? Well, first of all, it was how do I pierce armor like this?
Yeah.
Because it's like everything's like a metal panel. And so it's like, okay, well, arrows are going to deflect. They could take bullets, but then like, okay, that's just like chainmail. So I can slash, but I can't hack. Point is,
you get to these?
Oh, this was not covered in glass.
You can
you
like,
can get all of them.
Yeah, you could go like this, like you really.
What?
Yeah.
You can't touch them.
That's what I mean. Like you can go like.
Yeah,
Like,
that's really
like,
close.
I'm not
you can make out
touching you.
detail and shit, right?
Oh yeah,
and I forgot to say, like one of the things that led to so much customization is they had some helmet there that had a giant centipede over the top of it, and
That motherfucker killed people.
yeah.
Put in some work.
Yeah, there was just a vertical centipede in metal. Like look at the intricacies of this shit.
Oh my god!
So we were just admiring this,
detail.
and I'm over here like, okay, so if I had some a leather shirt, and then some chainmail, and then a light plate of metal, I was trying to figure out the lightest way to get as much armor on me as possible. Not even a homemade, just using their techniques. Because like Jordan was like, why do they got mustaches? Because they fucking could. They were so
The
fucking
mustache
cool.
is the dopest part to me.
Right. And then like Marcos was like, well, they're archers, so you have to get close to them. That's hard to do. So you go, okay, well then what do you need? Do you need a spear? Do you need
All right, you
a
beat them.
gun?
spears.
Yeah, it's like
Be a ninja.
Gun is pretty effective.
gun is pretty effective, but they could take one or two bullets, and
They
that's
could take a bullet or
and that's
two.
assuming you have
Some of the guns from back then.
yeah, blunderbuss. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, I missed wide right.
Pretty
Shit.
much, practically muskets.
So yeah,
This
happy birthday to all.
Thank you.
And with
Thank
that,
you so much.
we're gonna take a quick break.
No.
Huh?
I was trying to figure out if there's anybody like we are now in a birthday hole until Gertz, I think.
Yeah. Well, then it's Gertz me.
When is Gertz's?
October.
They're all October
All
babies.
fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Jesus,
No more
man.
birthdays for anybody until right now. But we'll be
wild.
right back. I'm gonna get a drink of water. I'm thirsty. All this talking and birthday celebration, and then we'll get to our real topics.
stuff.
We got topics to talk about. Tommy's gonna get mad.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
this
fun.
This is good. You gave this to me now.
Be right back. And hey, folks, did you know that over 5 million people love the fine folks at Manscaped and have purchased from the fine folks at Manscaped? And Manscaped is a partner of themexcellence for many years now. And here's the thing, folks. The reason why we're still supporters of Manscaped is because, look, it's hot. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt for some reason. But you know how I'm able to do that? I'm able to do that because I am keeping my body trimmed and nice using the triple quadruple B. The Beard and Balls Bundle, baby. That's right. The Beard and Balls Bundle. Get yourself the Beard Hedge, your electric beard trimmer with the skin-safe technology, 20 different lengths, settings, and it's waterproof. And the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra Growing and Body Hair Trimmer, interchangeable skin-safe foil trimmer blade heads, waterproof. That's how I look this good. That's how I'm all trimmed up down here. And I am looking fantastic. Isn't that right, Tommy?
Looking good.
You've been on camera this whole time, just letting you know.
Shit.
Just making sure. Tommy's trying to buy Manscaped right now.
What else doing?
Do you 20% off and free shipping to get the Beard and Balls bundle, baby? Of course.
Okay.
But here's the thing, folks. Some people go, you know what? The black color, that's kind of cool. I'm trying to find it. Sorry. It was, where is it? No, I lost it. Beard and face, head and body. Here it is. Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. Did they switch it? There it is. Aha, they didn't have a link. White hot, available now. That's right. If you're into style, you have aesthetics for your bathroom, get yourself the white hot colored Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. Get it by itself. Get it for a friend. Get it for the summer. School's almost back in session, but be sure to teach your hair who's boss, and they'll learn. Using coupon code MEX20 to get 20% off and free shipping off everything at manscaped.com. And I mean everything. Even this. You see this? 20% off and free shipping. I like it. You like it. We like it. Manscaped. Your balls, your face, and I will thank you. And we're back to the show. Hey, guys. Did you know some news happened this weekend?
Technically, it's been like nonstop. Something important happened last 3 weekends.
Yeah. So, like, a former president got shot at, and we still don't know if he actually got shot or if it was glass.
I've been seeing some back and forth things. I don't really care one way or the other.
It's old news. Get over it.
It's old news at this
Right?
point. We got new shit. That's
Yeah,
old shit.
We got that new shit.
I was about to say, like, I remember, like, his stock did rise, and
Well, hold on.
One hit wonder type shit.
So now I can talk freely about this because now we have a new reality
God.
we're living in.
Him and the Hawk Tua girl are just same level of popularity. Trump getting shot, it's all lumped into one now.
To it.
Get them
Now
mixed up.
we're in a new era.
My algorithms
Actually-
mixed with both.
I think the Hawk Tua girl lasted longer.
You're
than
right.
Hawk Tua. Haktua's documentary still coming out.
Yeah.
Right. We're like a good solid week from being like, yeah, bro, take off that bandage.
You're fine. Nothing happened.
Thank you for everything, Bad G.
Yeah, Bad G. Thank
Thanks,
you
Bad
seriously
G.
so much.
I gotta visit Bad G one. Whenever he's here.
He's coming in the fall. He said.
Good.
So.
I will meet you this time, Bad G. I'll be here.
So So 2 Sundays ago, the former president got shot at.
Next week's episode.
And then I'm at Target getting NCAA football all excited, and then I look at my Instagram and I just see a long Twitter thing from Joe Biden. I don't follow Joe Biden. I think, or maybe POTUS. And I see this long letter, and I'm like, it's like 7 minutes ago, and I look at it and I'm like, we did a bunch of cool stuff. Is this what I think it? Oh my God! And I'm looking at all the thing, and this motherfucker resigned.
I got it as a joke post from my friend Derek 3 days before. like it was like a hyperlink that said Joe Biden resigns.
Yeah.
I clicked on it and I got a dick pic. Not his dick pic. It was just me.
That's very personal for him to do that.
But,
He just uploads
That's commitment to the joke.
It's a Google Doc. Just he has for different occasions.
But so when it really happened 3 days later, I was like, really?
Real?
Right.
Hey, you know how I know
It's
I
a
got
GIF. Biden's gonna turn into a dick slow.
No, I knew it was
Animorph into a dick.
He just looked at the pages. That's the cover. He just he has his glasses on and just slowly leans over into a flaccid. No,
That's amazing. I want
So did you see it?
somebody make that now.
no, I don't want to see it.
I do now. TMZ is like one of the best apps I've downloaded because they're on top of that shit. And it just, you had to go through that whole thing. TMZ, Biden drops out. Boom.
Push notification.
Push notification. I'm like, oh.
Right. I was at Target, and I'm just like,
Thank God.
what happens? Because so let me go through the timeline once
We were
again.
at the video game museum. I was looking at this fucking Kirby hat like, maybe I should get it, but I never wear hats.
Just vibing with the world. You were literally in the 80s room just like, man, life is great. I wish times were like this again. And so...
they were. They shot Reagan, and then...
so we just need
Think
more...
old is new again.
So what you're saying is we need wood panel furnishings and our TVs to be made with wood. No, so...
Like, good card.
So here was the thing. So once again, vaguely, I work in politics, and it's a liberal group. And so weeks and weeks and weeks of Biden's fucking old. He's so fucking old, and I'm just like, he is really old. Oh my God,
Super old.
how do we fight this? He's old as shit, and he's forgetting shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, Trump gets shot. Oh my God, Trump got shot. He's gonna win. He's gonna get the sympathy vote. Nobody gave a fuck, which was the funniest part about that. Everyone for a second
Sympathy
goes,
was the last thing.
right. Well, everyone goes, maybe he'll change, and then he immediately didn't, and then nothing. Then I'm like, fine.
Same old Trump.
The funny thing is, not a lot of news came out of... I know for you it did, because you have to write counter programming.
Right.
But not a lot of news actually made...
You're right.
The newsosphere about the Republican convention. The only thing that made the news, and it was from the other
picked
end.
his VP.
Yeah, he picked his VP, and it's like, that dude is fake as shit.
Like 2 years ago. Yeah, that dude's a piece of shit. He's like the most spineless human being on
'cause
earth.
he wrote a book that was called
Hillbilly Elegy. They made a movie out of it.
Right.
It's terrible. It's a terrible fucking movie.
And everyone is like, yeah, bro, that's not written by someone that's grew up in Appalachia. Like, that is
everyone
fake
says
as shit.
that.
Yeah.
He's condescending to all of them.
Him and George Santos.
Yeah.
To me, wasn't what. Like they're two just like I don't know who this person really is.
No, and hold on. Can I
On
get
top
serious?
of that, he looks like Chris Herman.
He does.
Not a bad or good thing, just something we know
It's
a
an
guy.
observation.
We just know a guy.
Go ahead.
No, but then but it didn't get much news. Tommy, I know you don't pay attention to Republican nonsense. I had to watch a Ted Cruz his speech.
God.
Literally, he had 7 minutes, and I'm not going to mince words. So if you don't like harsh language about assaults, whatever, the SA word, I'm going to just talk about it. And he was just 7 minutes, and all these illegals are coming over the border, raping and killing people. They killed this person, and they killed this person. They're raping everybody. The borders are mad. He was like just mad about shit. Not fucking once did that motherfucker say anything in a little bit about Uvalde and that shit. Not one fucking thing. So fuck Ted Cruz and his mama and his bitch ass family. Point is, that's what they were doing.
Well, those daughters hate him too.
Oh yeah, his daughters. But that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
That's what they were saying. So the fact that they didn't say shit, nobody was like, wow, they are fucking out of the fucking realm of possibility. They're going fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I actually did see, according to polls, Ted Cruz's stock went down because he was on the Trump train.
Yeah.
With the news that came out later, Trump's stock went down. And with it, like, he was already within the margin of error with the guy he's running
He was
against.
on 11, then he's at 3, and now, so he's on the bubble now of the
Bubble.
plus or minus on the bubble.
Yeah.
So, but fuck that guy. Hate him. Greg Abbott, eat my butt. If you can walk, never mind. I can't make those jokes. Can't make those jokes. I'll get fired. I won't get fired. I get yelled at. Anyway,
You give him a stink face in the chair. That's fine.
Oh yeah, I'll give him whatever. And so,
You won't be able to move out of the way. fast enough.
exactly. And so,
Just
That
think of episode of
happens.
Seinfeld. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm just trying to get along. I'm trying to get past it. Trying not to get mad. And so, and then the news comes. Biden is dropping out, and everyone's like, like everyone's just the Kermit.
It was the most quiet, like, oh my god.
Right. Everyone's so it's like kind of like relief, and then
Sigh
like,
of relief,
what the
yeah.
fuck?
I was like, he showed it to me, and I was like, oh shit. What do you think about this Kirby hat?
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm like, student loans, come on, give them all. Shit, you're a king now. You have that law that says you can do whatever.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? And so then I'm like, well, who's up next?
Technically, nothing's really settled about we know what's happening.
Yeah.
It has now gone back to wrestling where it's like, we know who's going to win. But
Well, we don't know. I'm not fucking counting any shit.
really don't
we
now.
counted Hillary's chickens way too fucking early.
Yeah,
and,
we really
and so
don't now.
I want to run up
It's a
the
solid
fucking
chance.
score.
Look, man, at this point, I'm the type of person, like, you can sell anybody who ain't Biden. Like, you can completely sell
that's
her.
why, like, her stock or I don't know if you want to introduce the topic, but her stock is going up because she's not 80, which is the counter programming they've been running.
Hey, that's all you know?
Congratulations.
Already ahead in my fuck, man.
Kamala Harris, not 80 years old. Okay.
Check.
Yeah, and I'm over here because I go, okay, Kamala's up. Shit, okay, I know some of the counter programming against her. I kind of know what's going on. And then I'm looking at Twitter, I'm looking at TikTok, and they keep talking about a coconut tree. Do you know what's happening with them?
I've heard
She's
the coconut
a
reference.
terrible speaker. Is
Yeah,
what it
She
comes down to.
is like goofy and is trying to be like relatable and is relatable, but like it comes out clumsy. It comes out clumsy. So
It's
they're
almost
talking
too relatable.
It's like me talking
Yes,
in my
it
voice.
is. It's just like, you
in
know,
a formal setting. She's addressing.
She got
I want
the
to.
Obama gene.
Yeah, she's addressing, I believe, like a Hispanic like organization or whatever, and she's talking about where people are coming from, like how you come from and how you don't live in a bubble or in a vacuum. I should say you live as a product of society. So the speech from 2023 is making the rounds, and people are getting on board because of it, because of the memes.
My mother she would give us a hard time sometimes, and she would say to us, I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you. So all of this is part of the work of this group of extraordinary leaders who will help inform and advise.
So that little bit.
I saw that.
So
and I
that
don't know
little
what that
bit.
means.
One more time.
So confusing.
She does
The
carry
context.
herself like a Veep character, which
She
is
does.
the first.
Which I love.
Yeah, the
Right.
first level of memes that we saw.
The that's good.
I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
It's that laugh. It's that fucking laugh that she does. And so what's happening?
It's a comforting laugh.
It's a comforting laugh. What's happening is that young people are like, what the fuck does that mean?
I don't know what it means either.
Let's make it a fucking joke like we
Fuck
make
it,
everything.
yeah.
We fucking make everything a joke. And so I'm not going to get into it just yet, but because I went to Kamala Harris's Kamala HQ. So Biden HQ is like the informal social team, informal or maybe even formal social team of the political branch of Biden and then now Harris. So they switched over. And so I don't know if they got a new person on the team, but one of the first nights, 26.1 million views on this video right here.
Well, what we really need is a phenomenon.
Let them do this.
No,
thing, right?
and so this is an official Blue Check Kamala HQ meme page.
I think it's 21 mil. Yeah.
Right. And so everyone's like, wait, what? Are they leaning into the memes? Here's 1.8. Charlie XCX, the fucking
Here's my
title
thing.
card of this whole thing.
I love this.
Project Coconut, as you're seeing it in the chat. They're calling it Project
To
Coconut.
counteract Project 2025.
Counteract Project 2025.
I'm for it. Fuck it. Like, whatever gets Gen Z out of bed in the morning,
I'm sorry.
and it's like beneficial,
Right.
do it. Fuck it. I love it. Go ahead and do that shit. I love the fact that she's young enough that they can.
Right.
That helps quite a bit.
Right. She exists amongst people that are on the internet. And the craziest part was the one I heard of on, I found this out through TikTok. So she's a part of I want to say a black sorority?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think, AKAs, I believe. That's what I'm
AKAs,
hearing. Yeah.
I did not know that.
And so, so she's got like them like, oh shit, we got to organize. And so,
AKAs are powerful.
right. That's, I'm going to learn. Someone said you're going to learn. You're going
are.
to hear these things.
You are.
And long story short, that Sunday, they got like, I don't know if the number was 4 or 40,000. Honestly, let's just say 40 to be conservative. It's still a lot. 4,000 like black women in society, culture, music, politics to be like, all right, what are we doing? How are we making this shit work? Just organizing to get $81 million in one day. Record. She made more money in one day than Twisters made opening weekend.
She did. Quite literally.
Like, it's fucking
A lot of money
crazy.
went around this weekend.
And it's just meme shit.
No, she's had like one speech.
Photos
That's
with
happened.
photos with immaculate
The internet
aura.
will do the rest. It's just like,
You don't want to hear her speak, bro. That's the
No, you
problem.
don't.
The only
she
issue
is not a great speaker.
But infinite
only issue
aura.
is that,
you
like,
kidding?
I remember because she was a district attorney. I was like,
no, I remember that too.
She's gonna whack Mike Pence in the debate.
Yeah.
And she got fucking schooled by Mike Pence. Like,
So,
that was bad.
The fly helped.
The fly
The
helped.
fly helped. But yeah, it wasn't great. It was a great performance.
So I am looking
No,
forward to
and my
seeing.
thing is like, you got teams, man. You need to get her in the fucking war room and just
I think they're
lock her in until she's Obama when she comes out.
I was about to say they're probably going to run a Hillary campaign where they just hide her as much as possible. It's like, you're not voting for me. You're
She's
voting.
not as
against-
unlikable as Hillary. I do give her that, but not by much. But she ain't that.
I'm voting for a gay
He's gonna
guy.
write it in. Oh, the libertarian.
Yeah,
guy.
the libertarian guy.
Some other asshole who's not gonna fucking win. That's all. That's why we're not talking about it. So
Well, the only thing that I wanted to bring up that was still on this fun note was like her versus Trump is going to be fun because she can't really talk well or debate very well. But Trump can't do any of his
Can't do
go-to
anything.
moves. Yeah, he can't do any of his go-to.
you're a dumb. Whoa! You can't call her a dumb. Jesus, even for you,
She's
dude.
like, hey,
Hey,
got Kevin Hart as a moderator.
hey, no,
Hey.
you can't call her.
No.
Can't use the B word.
And I mean, I was half joking just because I know it doesn't. The VP is almost a meaningless job.
There's not much you can do.
Yeah, the head of state is way more important.
It is, which is crazy.
But so the VP is just there just in case. So they're usually useless.
Tiebreaker, just
like
in
JD
case,
Vance is useless if Trump
Well,
wins.
he's useless already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's
So-
the arm of a fucking billionaire guy who's just
That
feeding him
beard is
money.
sprayed on.
They used to use it to get rid of political opponents,
They did.
without killing them.
Yes, yo.
But then
that's what it was.
Teddy
yeah.
Roosevelt became president
So-
after being VP, and they're like, oh well, we can't
fuck.
we
That
can't
doesn't
really
work
pull that
anymore.
card anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm almost like straight up call the Rock. just call the
Or
Rock.
McConaughey.
Just call someone.
McCall takes Texas.
He needs
Jesus
to.
Christ.
I'll
Just
vote
call
for
someone
McConaughey.
to verbally drag JD Vance for one debate.
That's not hard.
It's not hard.
So easy.
You could do that for sure.
I would love to do that.
It's like Tupac hit him up. I'm gonna let my little homies take you over there. Get out the way.
Did he
y'all,
just say
get
he
out the
fucked
way.
my wife?
I just wanted
Biggie
to.
Smalls just got shot. Whoa, what?
Whoa.
Whoa. His ear, man.
This is
I just
CNN
wanted to see The Rock come out the way that he came out for WrestleMania, where he just slaps his arm. JD Vance.
Yeah. He would told.
No, we're not doing the wrestling bullshit. They're already doing it with the Hulk Hogan and the fucking RNC shit.
Fight fire with fire. No! Way better than Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Cena.
No, you don't want Cena.
What's wrong with Cena? Is he a Republican?
No, it's not that. It's that he does crack under pressure.
Oh, that's right. He did the whole China thing. Yeah. That was weird.
I forgot about that. That was right. He needs to take a step back.
VP Tommy.
He also
Tommy for
folded to
vice
Ford.
president. Huh?
He also folded to Ford.
Oh,
Henry Ford?
Yeah.
The company, yeah.
What happened with Ford?
He made a deal for like one of their supercars or whatever, and the contract was like, okay, we'll give it to you, but like you can't fucking sell it like within 5 years or whatever.
Right.
He turned around like that same day.
Jesus Christ. Also, you got 2 votes for VP Tommy, so
Oh, shit.
Calamity and
We're
DJ
gonna get
Levin.
this trending now.
Yeah.
Tommy for VP, just to
do it.
debate JD Vance. Just to know, after that, you can drop
I
out.
would make him cry. I would love it.
Just be like, we'll have the roast of JD Vance on themexcellence.
We should do that.
We should just do it.
Let's just do that.
I
Yeah.
think it was a GT Calamity.
But,
JD Vance, your mom's a hooker. That's my roast. That's just mean, Sam. That's not a
Watch
roast.
the movie. It'll give you plenty of
I was
feedback.
about to say, like, J.D. Vance at the Republican convention couldn't make them laugh.
No, I'm about to say he was.
Oh,
He's a
God.
terrible speaker.
They cut him off
His
on
was
Fox.
worse. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he said something
Something
about, like,
about
I was
Diet
drinking
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I was drinking Diet Mountain Dew. They're probably going to cancel me for that
They're gonna
because
say
it's
it's
racist.
racist.
And even in a racist audience, they were like,
He's laughing at himself. It's like, oh, God damn.
Does he know they sell that shit at Taco Bell?
You see this? You hear about this? But no, like, it's fucked up because he was like, we don't know who he actually is. But back in the day, he was like really on racism and all that kind of. Back when he called Trump a Hitler,
Yeah.
he was all like, oh, yeah, no, people are too racist in this party. Like, and then,
he was
of
a
course,
never Trumper for sure.
he was.
Hold on. I want to play it without commentary. It's only 53 seconds. Holy shit, it's bad.
Yes.
Now,
What the fuck is that?
we're going to get a good
He looks like
bologna
Don Jr.
sandwich right now. All right. This is
This is going to be on SNL tonight.
God.
But I I'll tell you another story.
They're cutting him off.
That's right. He probably does have an IQ of 210, but don't tell him that.
God, it's like no response.
Don't tell him that.
It's almost
So-
like watching an alien
Right?
trying to pretend to be
love you
funny.
guys.
Yeah. This is what humor is.
I've only studied humor for 3 hours today, but I think I got
I
it.
got nailed.
So I just
He can't be laughing that much.
He's
I
just
don't.
laughing at himself.
Right. He's nervous giggling the whole
God
time.
Damn, man.
It's,
Oh, did you hear about the Antichrist thing?
No.
Like people finally getting on the Trump Antichrist bandwagon.
Oh,
because he got shot and didn't die. That's also part of it. Of course, I've always said the MAGA hats, the sign on the forehead. Bible people.
You got to be consistent, god dang it. You got to be consistent. So politics is just getting stupider and crazier. The fucking memes are gonna make Gen Z vote. Can you fucking believe that?
Whatever works.
Their fucking rights are at the risk of going to fucking hell.
What is it like?
No gay people would exist, and they're like, oh, memes? I fucking love politics now.
Works.
I mean,
Fuck
that's
it.
what-
Why not?
I was
we
about to
are.
say Trump did win 2016 on memes.
Right. Well, that was also Russian collusion
There's a lot of
and
Russian-
paying a lot of bots for memes. So
Obama
yeah.
won because he was like the Facebook or the Twitter president. I forgot.
Yeah, it was the youth. It was always hey, Bill Clinton won because of the saxophone. You know?
And sunglasses.
talking
It's
about
always
that.
We were talking about that on the way.
Arsenio. Yeah.
So Kamala, you need to go on Wild and Out on MTV.
Who watches MTV?
Yeah, Wild and Out is for us.
Hot Ones. She needs to go to Hot Ones.
What's the toilet show? She needs to go on Skibbity
Skibbity toilet.
She needs to go.
Well, they can't vote yet. You don't need to.
Tommy, you don't know how fucking great an idea for Kamala Harris going Hot Ones would be.
That
You
would
don't know
be a
how
game-
fucking good
that
an
would be
idea.
a fucking game changer.
That would be fucking.
She won. Hot One. You want to win, Kamala? Hot Ones. Get in touch with Sean Evans. He'll ask you.
Tommy, you don't know
He'll
how
ask you
correct-
about your high school
She
days.
really wants to win. She can go in Smiling Friends.
Cover all all bases, man. Cover all bases.
I'm gonna say you said, well, Mr. Beast. I was gonna say
We
Mr.
playing
Beast.
to win here, Mike.
Play for keeps. No, I was gonna say do Mr. Beast, but apparently,
Yeah, he
there's-
ain't doing too
No,
good.
there's some
Yeah.
bad stuff
They've
allegedly.
been trying to. Oh,
well, no. Okay,
They finally
so
got him.
no. So here, let me catch up real
Okay.
quick. We're not gonna talk about it because we don't know too much.
Yeah.
But he has a friend who's a transgender friend.
Yeah, yeah, I heard
And
about that.
she was getting yelled at by a bunch of the right wing politicos and stuff. And,
remember when
and,
that
and Mr.
happened.
Beast was like, "That's my friend.
Leave my
I'm
friend
sticking
alone."
by her. Leave her alone."
Yeah.
Now there's allegations of that friend for talking to children underage and nastiness and bad Dr. Disrespect things
We
and
don't need
whatnot.
that. in many
Grooming.
different ways.
Transgender?
Yes, the transgender person. So,
Not good.
so I looked
Damn.
on Twitter,
Yeah,
and the
that's not
transgender community was like, "This is gonna set us fucking
Yeah,
back,
that's
fucking
not good
God,
for the cause."
damn it!" But in that same regard, she was like, "I'm not a part of Mr. Beast's organization anymore. It's best that we stop. You know, they're still friends, but they're not going to be associated with each other, and they're going to separate. Fine, whatever." But then there was another thing talking about, well, Mr. Beast knew. And Mr. Beast is not exactly the most innocent guy when it comes to that.
They've been trying to.
So who knows?
Just be like, hey, this guy can't be. You know.
Right. So
Well, I saw a tweet yesterday that was like from one of the victims.
yeah, about Mr. Beast or her.
Her.
Mm-hmm.
But he was saying like, nah, this is all bullshit. Like mountains out of molehills. At least in terms of his
That
specific
particular
case.
case.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But so
that one
so
unfold.
Kamala Harris, don't go on
We
Beast.
still don't have like
No Mr.
this is
Beast.
a developing issue.
Yeah,
We still don't
that's why
have
we're not
it.
talking too much about it. But no Mr. Beast bars, no feastables.
We'll let you know if we know more.
No,
I think
none
we
of that
still have
shit.
one in the
Don't even
fridge.
drink Prime. Don't even
Don't
drink.
go to Zaxby's.
Well, I wasn't drinking Prime because he's suing CoffeeZilla.
Don't Gritty. Don't
what?
Pokemon go
Is
to the
Gritty bad?
polls.
I hope not.
No, I'm making sure she doesn't go too far.
Oh,
I'm making sure
yeah.
she doesn't cross the bridge where
Well, I don't like that
where she Pokemon goes to the polls. I just don't want that to happen.
That she's getting this much attention. That we need to like prolong this and
Right.
stretch it till November because she could blow a wad.
Right.
We don't want her to blow a wad already.
Well, I
There's
mean,
probably a better way
Trump
to
blew
say
his
that.
assassination wad, and he's nowhere with it.
Right.
So like we just she's kind of cool with the kids. Let's kind of keep it that
you
way.
already know the playbook. They've done it 3 times.
They have.
This builds to Beyonce doing something in October. They've done that the last 3 times.
Taylor Swift also is prime.
like the shit we don't notice. Like, you're right. Like it's weird, but yeah, you're right.
No,
it's gonna be a distraction to kind of offset. Yeah, you're right. Fuck, man, media is a fucking. It's creepy.
Yeah, it's a game. But
Shit, man. Yeah, if you really start thinking about it, shit connects.
hold on. So living in the context. So like this is the shit. Like this, so like this is the stuff that has done and is doing, and it's once again goofy and awkward and
It
genuine
is.
and
But
kind of
it's very
silly.
real, yeah.
But it's very silly nonetheless.
It's very silly, but I'd rather have silly than criminal.
Right.
Honestly, like
Let's see.
give me silly and coherent any day of the week. She's like a mother, man. Like your mom does embarrassing shit like that. You know, that's what I see. I see my aunt,
Right.
you know?
You exist in the context.
Right. So like that's what I'm saying. Like they're
fun though.
they're just trying to make it a
fun.
thing. And I did
And I
not
appreciate the fun aspect.
I did not see it coming. I did not. Marcos, I talked to you right before the show or right before the segment started. I was worried, the Kamala, the people that she,
No, it's coming.
didn't do this. Oh, no, I know it
It's
will.
coming.
I know it will.
Well, the thing is,
But, like-
it's very hard to counter program this late into it.
That's what I'm saying.
You are
Right.
You already.
It's a leg up.
I think that Biden would have kept running if he had even an okay debate.
Yeah.
But he had a really bad
It's a
debate.
horrendous debate.
Right.
And then Trump got
Shot.
Yeah. And then it was just kind of like.
What can you do?
His power level's too high now.
Yeah.
It's OP now. I can't.
But at the entire time, they've just made this
Oh, and then Biden
perfect.
got COVID.
yeah, you got COVID, and everyone's like, dude, you
it's
could
just
die
like, bro, man,
at any
yes.
time.
And then, so they have the Republicans have a perfect machine that's like, well, Joe Biden's old Hunter's laptop. Like they have of everything.
The Bidens, they got a whole playbook ready
They got a
now.
whole playbook ready, but
Yeah.
then it was just kind of like when you
Substitution
swerve,
play.
yeah, when you
just-
swerve at last minute.
Thought you
Well,
were
no-
going left. Now you going right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like attacking Hunter Biden doesn't affect
Doesn't
Kamala
matter anything anymore.
Yeah,
Nothing. Falls on deaf ears.
old. Well, now you have the old candidate that won't take a
Everything you
cognitive.
said is now.
Yeah.
And also, hey, abortion's a huge issue.
Yep.
We have a woman versus the guy who fucked this all up.
Right.
Go. Like, so it plays into, like I said, you need a good team. They can make it work. They can at least keep it close. Like, so go for it. Like, I'm for it. I'm voting for the woman. She's got to stop dancing.
Sorry, no. Tommy's watching the fan cam. Hold on. No, you missed it. I was wondering what she was saying.
Oh, with the Wakanda Forever thing?
And as always, Wakanda forever. Paid for by Kamala Harris.
Oh, God.
That's too cringe. That was too much.
That's too much.
Yeah,
Well,
that's too much.
no,
I will say
go ahead.
on a more realistic thing, if she picks the governor of Kentucky, who's a Democrat, to run with her, that is more likely to sway me to her ticket.
It sounds like it's going to be Kelly. The astronaut.
We don't know. Well, that guy can't talk for shit. He's very slow
He's a
talker.
fucking astronaut.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no one's gonna be mad at astronauts.
Captain.
Look, whoever
Fuck
it
it,
is,
I can't
You don't
hear
have
you.
to talk in space.
He can't. It's been to space. What can you do? Floated around for like months.
He's not.
Yeah.
He's not a great pick because he just got there, and then the Democrats will lose
To space?
a Senate seat.
Space, though,
Isn't that Arizona?
Marcos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They will.
They would
yeah,
lose a
it's too
Senate.
risky of a spot.
Versus-
You are right.
Yeah, I was almost 100% when I went through the whole play cards. I was like, yeah, a governor is meaningless. Just fucking
They
take
don't do much. Yeah. Take whichever one you want,
well, there's one thing that is more. Sorry, Marcus, to interrupt previously, but it just went into our final topic, which was. Hold on, we're doing on time. We're doing okay on time.
Yeah.
You said that it was very cringe, and yes, it is very cringe. The whole point of this whole Kamala Harris thing is that it could go one of two ways. It could, like, his older people vote, and they're like, oh, they're excited about it.
She's a color.
$81 million is crazy.
I was about to say we are the older people now.
I meant 40 to 50, 40 above.
Oh.
The ones that vote all the time. And we're getting there, don't get me wrong.
No. I'm just saying
50.
we're pretty close to not being able to
we
complain about
are.
boomers. We're almost there.
No, don't do that. Don't you dare. It's a whole other generation in between us and them that sucks.
Who is that?
Don't you do that.
Who is that, Tommy?
Shitty ass Gen X. The most useless generation in the history of fucking generations.
So, Tommy.
They shouldn't exist.
So, Tommy,
Yes.
you are going to revel in this.
Oh, I love it already.
Folks, cringe is a word I don't like to use a lot because it's just a way to bully people sometimes. They say, oh, he's kind of, they're a little homely looking. Oh, they're so cringe, whatever. No, that's rude. But, Marcos.
I don't say it about homely people because I'm like, oh, they're comfortable.
Respect.
Exactly. You can't be using cringe just throwing it willy-nilly because there's good in everybody, good in everything.
True.
Except for maybe Gen X.
No, it's zero good in them.
Because Tommy,
They are waste.
Tommy, I had to call in an airstrike. Now, TikTok has been rough on the algorithm for us a little bit. We're trying to get to 100,000, and I saw this thing going on with Gen X, and I had to hit the
People
refresh
remember
button.
they existed?
Here's the thing,
Okay.
Tommy. Let me explain it. Just let me get to it real quick. But this is an old clip that we posted of you, and you've talked about it before.
Yeah, hate 'em.
With the difficult with the difficult way that TikTok's going, I'm just gonna play the first couple seconds. You guys have seen this clip before, but Tommy had this opinion way before this situation has been going on.
Fuck Gen X, by the way. You motherfuckers really trying to get under the radar, ain't they? They have 30.
I just realized we didn't get money on this one.
We did
It's under
not?
a minute. It's under a minute. God damn it.
Can you throw it back in the lab and extend it? I can find the shirt.
God damn it. No. Because,
your money off of
sorry,
it.
I just noticed that. I was like, we're going to get fucking $150 off this video. It's a fucking 56 seconds.
Oh,
damn
come
it.
on, man. Tack
Damn
on
it.
like a logo or something.
Key, you gotta. Oh, damn it. Anyway.
Percent of the wealth in this country.
Right.
They don't stand up for shit. The angsty generation, angry for no fucking reason. They just want something to protest.
So you have that complaint about Gen
Because they are
X.
fucking useless, Sammy. Like, they talk such a big game, all that shit, and they do nothing. They've done nothing. Every other generation before them, after them, has done something. They've done literally fucking nothing. They are young boomers at best. And that is it. And even fucking boomers are our parents, so we love them a little bit. These motherfuckers, I don't love at all. They're useless, and my sister is one. I do love her, but yours is as well.
Right.
We know a couple Gen X's that are all right. They can make it. The rest of you, get on a fucking iceberg and float down the river.
And what's up? Is that Juicy? First time chatter. Welcome to the show.
Juicy, what's up?
But Tommy, what happened when we did that shit?
Made me angry. Yeah.
Gen X got mad and they started talking.
They wanted to respond back a little bit.
They were spouting a little bit.
Nothing stuck.
Right, nothing stuck.
Because they don't know shit.
Right.
Because they are useless people.
But that we're just a couple millennials going after Gen X.
Yeah.
Gen Z.
That's the ones you don't.
Has poked the bear.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the thing. I'm going to read this just because I don't know if this is a succinct descriptor of what's going on.
Look, I saw this, and it is trending places, and I could not pinpoint exactly what it was.
If the millennial pauses the pause of the start of videos, the Gen X pauses the pause between sentences as they figure out what to say next. Not all millennials are epic bacon theater nerds, but on TikTok, the entire generation has been tarred with the idea of millennial core. Now Gen Xers are catching their own bizarre reputation on the app, thanks to videos in which these older users, deploying the most obvious beauty filters available, stare wordlessly at the camera, usually above a threatening caption with no discernible target. These TikToks, which often inexplicably appear on my For You page without having received a single like, exhibit every possible marker of an accidental upload, and yet they become common enough to make up a whole genre. So it's just old people just pointing the camera at themselves looking fucking angry.
Because, that's
no one really knows what Gen X is doing on the app in the best of times.
Neither do they.
But the message of these videos is clear enough. These middle-aged users have declared war on Gen Z, and they're calling it the Gen X Rise. Rise!
Oh, that's going to backfire greatly on them.
So here's the thing.
Why do they do this, Sammy?
So here's the thing.
Why do they think they can do things?
Well, here's how
they can't.
So here's how it started.
They really can't.
There's two theories of how it started. Okay, one of them is Eminem. So Eminem came out with a new album. Did you guys hear it?
Death of Slim Shady.
We heard it was almost going to be a music topic, but like the music show just got further and further away from that release.
The people who shouldn't make music anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, we should do that subject actually.
Right.
Yeah.
So Slim Shady releases an album and he's saying heinous shit about Megan Thee Stallion, making the joke, doing shady shit,
right.
Slim Shady shit. Nothing new that we haven't seen.
We know that
Gen X hasn't seen, but Gen Z doesn't know that type of
They're
rap.
not familiar.
They don't like that type of aggression or even misogyny, things like that stuff.
This man talked about killing his mother numerous times.
Right.
Yeah.
And several women.
It was fine.
At any given point.
We listened to this.
But he loved his daughters.
Always loved Haley.
Right. Haley and Lainey.
Married now. Like that's how old this.
Yeah.
That's how old this bullshit is.
That's how old he is, yeah.
So Gen Z was appalled at the lyrics and were like, there was this, maybe, I don't know if how true this was, but there was a small sect that were like, we should cancel Eminem. We shouldn't let him do things. This guy's a misogynist. And Gen X was like, how fucking dare you? How dare you? That's shady right there. He's one of our legends, dog. He's one of our legends, homie. Guys with a famous star tattooed on their arm saying this shit.
I was about to say, like, it's
oh my God.
Do you remember the famous star?
I do.
You remember the famous star?
It took a while.
All those people.
At a certain point, I forget these people are Gen X. Like, like when Limp Bizkit sings about like Generation X.
Break stuff.
You want to hear a fun fact? 25 years since Woodstock 99. That was their magnum opus. Right. If you want to know what Gen X is about, look up every documentary about Woodstock 99. That's Gen X.
I was about to say,
Gen X right there.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, Limp Bizkit, probably the coolest person from that generation.
Right? Because I listened to Break Stuff 2 days ago. I love Break Stuff.
But he's the most, like, he comes out in crazy outfits now. Yeah. He's the most accepting about people being trans, gay, and all this other stuff. And
people still like them.
People still like him. And then, like, they'll try to get sound bites because that's the whole point of media sometimes. Yeah. It's like, did you hear what Tom Morello said about it? And then he was like, yeah, bro, they're bullies. I still like them, but they're bullies. Yeah. And I was just kind of like,
thank you. Yeah. I love Fred Durst.
Look at this. Fred Durst is Master Roshi. There you go. But that's Fred Durst then, and this is Fred Durst now. And so people are saying that, no problem. People are trying to cancel Eminem. Yes, we understand that. But then here was the other one that I saw that is more plausible. Gen Z was talking amongst themselves, and they were like, you know what? We talk about millennials a lot. Let's get on Gen X.
Yeah, I'm kind of bored with that.
Yeah, I'm kind of bored. Yeah, millennials, easy targets, Harry Potter, avocado toast.
We've done it all already.
Right, no problem. And so they're like, we're going to go ahead and just fuck with them a little bit because we're the young hot thing, and we're not going to be the young. They're slowly not becoming.
They are very much slipping out. And they don't understand a goddamn thing about Gen Alpha, and it's going to be great. Before on their way out, I love that they're doing
right. So Gen Z's realizing, oh shit, we're in the fucking workforce now. Fuck.
They don't know what a skibbity toilet is either.
They don't know what a skibbity. Yeah, nobody knows what a skibbity toilet is. And so they're just like, okay, fuck it. We're gonna take some jabs on our way out as our fucking perms and our curly hair and shit get all made fun of, and our what was it? What's the word I'm looking for? Not nostalgic, but ironic mullets and mustaches go away. Mm-hmm. Before all that, they're like, we should fuck with Gen X. And somehow Gen X heard this.
They get really sensitive.
Tommy?
I noticed that when I do.
Rise. Gen X.
That is not a joke.
No, I know. Because they don't know what humor is. So, yeah, no, that sounds about right to me.
And the comments, Gen X versus Facebook password. Low-key wish Gen X put this much effort into maintaining the housing market. Old man yells at cloud. Gen X argue with the wall at this point. Why did he do the Wakanda forever? It's pages.
Right.
I love it.
Gen X.
More doing it? Why?
No,
it's a fucking
filter.
Filter now. Look at that. She didn't paint herself.
Oh, so TikTok set them up for failure. I love that.
Why do they look like strong guys?
I was about to say, like,
I'm here to defeat all the millennials.
was it? Isn't it the X Games logo?
It looks like the X Games logo. You are absolutely right. Oh,
That's also Gen.
well, that's very
no.
Gen X. Yeah, that's Gen
mo-
X's thing.
Kind of more millennials.
All
To
they
be
had.
honest.
That's all they gave the world. Fuck. God damn.
On my way to beat up Gen Alpha. Anyway,
Rise.
Who did this?
all these elderly people just doing this shit.
Oh my
Gen
God.
Z doesn't understand why Gen X is rising up? Well, I'll tell you.
Okay, this is a parody. She does comedy. I know this her
No,
face.
because she looks too young to be.
Right. But this is how they're talking.
Right now, why?
I was about to
The
say, she
last
aged well.
generation to drink from a hose. He played outside. and we drank from the hose. Unbothered. We're not even a little bit bothered. We're not only physically the toughest generation there is, but also mentally, because our parents couldn't even be bothered to love us. and rode in cars and cell phones? No, there were no cell phones. He drank from the hose. And none of us are, because nobody cared about our feelings. Parents just expect us to come home when the streetlights came on and whatever happened before that, but we don't care. We're not bothered. We moved inside.
I don't actually think like Gen Z's or Gen Alpha's comments are that funny.
Yeah.
But I did see Gen X end up on Black Twitter for a little bit.
Oh no!
What happened there?
And somebody posted just one of those ironic Gen X memes that was like, "We played outside. We're the toughest generation."
Yeah, because I heard that a million times.
And then somebody underneath, like I said, it went famous on Black Twitter, wrote, "Yeah, and then y'all got cut up for candy. Like y'all were dying by the dozens."
Jesus!
Oh my God! True.
They were looking for you on milk curtains and shit. You guys sucked.
Look at this lady.
love that.
No comments, no view. Oh, comments are turned off.
Well, of course.
Hold on. What? No, that was a millennial for Gen X. No, we don't fuck with that.
Fuck no.
Yeah, because they were like,
Nah, fuck her too. She ain't a part of
they were
us.
like, millennials, are you gonna help us?
No.
And the millennials were like, no.
We'll never help you. Did you help us when the fucking world was burning? No, you didn't, you lazy pieces of shit. So fuck you. Gen Z, have at it. Burn these motherfuckers to the ground.
Tell me they didn't start the fire.
That was the whole point of the song. The whole point of the song, Tommy.
Yeah. Touche. That was good.
Someone said, nah, that's Generation expired.
Oh.
They are becoming the boomers, so it's just
They are. I mean, that's
yeah.
all they've always been.
Yeah, but I
They
mean, I
reap
don't know,
all the
man.
benefits, stay like low key, and get none of the heat. Boomers
didn't-
get all the heat, but
I was
they
gonna
don't
say,
help shit.
They didn't really get that. Every
They
Gen
don't
X
get any.
Well,
That was
not
my
every.
beef.
We know 3 Gen Xers that are good. Like
Only
I
three.
meant like taken care of. Like
I only
they
know
have a
3.
retirement plan.
Yes.
and we know a lot of them that are going to be working at the movie theater 30 years from now.
That we
Right.
do. That we do. Oh, I know that motherfucker. Yes, and he will be. Fuck him. But yeah.
Is
But
it
this.
corny? Yeah. Is it weird? Sure. Is it all the Gen Z say, giving angry old man yells at the clouds? I can see that. But I think some of you all are missing something huge here. Did anyone ever think about the fact that maybe Gen X is just trying to have their share of fun on social media?
No.
Like, think about it. This was the generation who grew up before the internet even even existed. These were latchkey kids who were.
God damn, I think latchkey kid one more time from these
motherfuckers. Had to find ways to entertain themselves. This was the generation whose biggest technological advancement in video games at the time was an analog paddle game that moved up and down on a screen. This was a generation who actually went outside.
He's doing the whole bit.
Everything that is he gonna say hoes? I've heard hoes from these pieces of shit so many times. You know who else was latchkey kids? We were. I was. I'm sure y'all were. Like, who gives the flying fuck if you were a latchkey kid, you lousy piece of shit? Fuck you and your whole goddamn generation. God damn, they suck, Marcos. The level of suck they are is next level. Like, if they disappeared tomorrow, would the world stop?
I'd miss my sister.
I'd miss mine too. She's okay. But, like, we'd mourn, but it'd be fine. Like, the world will go on.
I just always feel as a first-generation American, like, I don't really... I don't really know if I get a hat in this fight kind of thing. Because
it's fine. They suck as much as it looks like they do.
Because they're saying, like, oh, I drank from the hose. I was like, my hose didn't have the silver metal part at the top.
You didn't have the hose. It was just the you had the tube. Yeah, that's it, man.
We kept running over it.
It's like, that's their talking points. Like, we didn't have that shit,
sometimes the stray dog that I kept, because I gave him a weenie, would, like, chew up the hose. So we had to cut... The
cutting of the hose.
Cut the hose.
I was there. I did those things too. It's like, no, everything you fucking did, we did too. We did it better, and we've been through more than you. Fuck you. And we still don't hide in our fucking caves. We still try to do something.
Right.
And just you pieces of shit, oh, we're too cool for school. You motherfuckers ain't been cool since 95. You suck. You fucking suck, and no one takes you seriously. And no one will miss you.
Was
Go
it
ahead.
Salvation Pizza or something from 93?
Yeah, it was.
That might be the last. No, Reality Bites. I'll give them
Reality Bites was good. Reality Bites was good.
That's the last time.
I'll give Reality Bites to them. That's all I can.
There's another one.
What are we doing?
I think he's trying to go Super Saiyan.
Oh my God.
So it says this cannot possibly be real.
It is very real.
So AI could never create this. Oh my God. But
y'all motherfuckers were wasting your time on us when you had just ample ground right here for these people, because it's you got a lot to work with here.
There's a band I follow called like Dinner Rolls or something like that, but all they do funny bits.
Yeah.
Because now to be a successful band, you got to be able to TikTok and play good music.
Right.
Yeah.
God damn.
And so they're going viral for videos that are like, this is what I think your flirting style is based on your favorite band. And it was like, if you say your favorite band is Metallica, you think you're unique, but you like the same band everyone has liked for 40 years at this point.
Right.
That is true. That is very true. Oh, they really do think they're special. It's crazy. Yeah, no, they've been around.
That fucking reminds me of, I don't know if it was a fucking video or a meme picture, but it was just this guy explaining, yeah, man, like some of the music I like is like really dark. Like there's this one song, like it's like way fucked up.
You sound like the Dinner Roll guy.
Yeah, it's like way fucked up, dude. Like it's like a rap song. Like I don't know if you're into like the underground rap, that real deep rap where it's like aggressive and they just talk about these really adult themes. And the guy's like, please don't tell me it's Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique. And he's like, how did you know that song? Everybody in high school thought that shit was the most edgiest, hardcore shit. It's a fucked up song. But like that's not anything to these folks anymore.
One of my girls'
Gen X,
nephews
Gen Z
discovered Talking Heads and thought he discovered a band, the greatest band no one had ever discovered ever.
Right.
And I'm a huge Talking Heads fan, so I'm just like, bro, nah, man. Like they've been around.
Right.
For a very long time, they have a very big fan base. So no. No.
I mean,
good.
No. I mean, that could be its own musical
really
cringe
could.
moments of shit that we've done that we're like, oh, I can't believe I said that.
We don't expect
Like, dude, I got one that's perfect. You know our friend Oz?
Yeah.
Big Oz
Of
from New
course.
York?
Yeah.
I want to say it was him and it was his daughter. And
You
they
have
were
to do it in his voice.
No, it was his daughter. Oh, I do his voice. What's up, son? No, but it was his daughter. They were listening to Rockwell.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm alone at heights, somebody's watching me. And she goes, Dad, who's that? He's singing the chorus. And he's like, it's Michael Jackson. She goes, he's pretty good. Did he make other music?
Jesus
She was
fucking
little.
Christ.
She was little, but
I
no,
know,
but the
but
fact that
it's
she
just
goes,
like,
that guy
wow.
who's singing that part,
Only that
that's
part.
good. That guy's going to be a star.
He's gonna make it.
I think he's gonna. Did he make some other things?
That whole statement was made by my last boss that was British in December about The Weeknd.
Oh no!
Who is
really?
Yeah. Oh, like who's the singing right now?
Really?
I think he's gonna be great one day.
Man, now that one hurts. That one kind of hurts a little bit.
Yeah, that's gonna be our old man thing. Even though he played the Super Bowl, that's our Bruce Springsteen.
He is. He's gonna be. He's gonna be.
No,
he really is gonna be.
There was one more. Remember when Paul McCartney, Kanye, and Rihanna did that one song?
Mm-hmm. It's a terrible song.
That was one of the first, to my understanding, it was the first openings of Gen Z talking on the internet because they were little babies.
They were,
and they were like, "Man, this Paul McCartney guy's lucky that Kanye put him on a song."
I remember that.
I remember that. I was like, "What?"
I was like, "Whoa!"
That's when we realized Gen Z couldn't Google search shit. Like they don't. They were just like, "I'm gonna type
be fair,
this."
They do not Google. They TikTok search.
They TikTok.
They don't Google search.
Right.
Well, that is the only Gen Z meme that I know that is like, our attention span only works 8 seconds for TikTok or 3 hours for video essays.
Yeah. It's no middle ground. It's YouTube or it's fucking TikTok. It's nothing else.
But yeah, they're just.
What are they doing, man?
They're rising up.
Do they know that they're embarrassing themselves?
They are rising up,
and
Tommy.
if they don't know, you are embarrassing yourselves, by the way.
Why are they using like the
Gen
fucking
Z
Indian music
trying to
video
cancel
filter?
me. Pronouns. Michael Jackson. I'm misgendered. Mr. Jenner. Sorry. Miss Jenner. Am I canceled now? Shut up.
Oh God!
Fuck.
How Eminem's new album sounds to
Oh
Gen Z.
no! Oh no!
Someone said Eminem lost his aura in 1 month.
There's no
all his aura,
like discrepancy between generations. I think Eminem is that like oh yeah, no, that generation does not fuck with him at all.
I mean, it's to us what would happen if we saw Attack of the Nerds.
Oh yeah,
Revenge of the Nerds.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah.
Which I saw as a child many times. Yeah, no,
but I don't know if you've seen it recently because
It does not age well.
No, I've watched video essays about. There you go. I watched video essays about it. But yeah, no, it does not age well.
Because even if
it didn't age well really back then.
Because I've seen like I hated American Pie when I was a teenager, and now I'm like I was right.
Yes,
I was right.
You're absolutely right.
But I mean, on the note of Eminem's thing, like I thought he was bad when because we talked about it on the music podcast a little bit when he did the rap about Donald Trump.
Yeah,
he hates coloreds, but he's orange, and I'm like, that's a bad line. Bro.
That's awful.
Let's go back to that. That was bad. yeah, no.
He lost aura with me when he didn't know what the internet was.
That one, I feel like he would. He wouldn't know it.
So he was doing an interview for, I don't know, MTV or something.
Yeah.
They went to his house. It was like an MTV Cribs.
Yeah.
And there's like a chest just like on the floor of his bedroom. And I'm like, what's that? Oh, that's my porn collection. How much do you have? Like, how many DVDs and shit do you have? And the guy doing the interview is like, none. I just watch shit on my phone on the internet. What? What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, like sometimes you don't even have to pay for shit. Like it's kind of free. Show me. And so then they spent like 10 minutes. See, this is Pornhub.
But like, I can believe Eminem wouldn't know what the internet was.
Right.
Like that makes sense.
Right.
That man has a one-track mind. JJ.
I like Lil Wayne. He'll be like, I have to Google my raps because I forget if I wrote it or not. Because he's rapping. He's done so many verses. He's like, I don't know if I did that already. And so he'll Google his shit.
Yeah.
Okay, but here.
Is it heart attacks or strokes that he's had?
Strokes. Yeah.
From parentheses. Lean.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to bring that. Yeah, I was about to say. I was going to bring that up, but I was just kind of like, yeah, it'd be hard.
It was a straight OD.
Yeah, I was like, it'd be hard to remember my lyrics too at that point.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This is like fucking 14. He's old man. So here it is, Tommy.
Gen X is the worst generation.
Millennial here, and as an elder, I'd love to give Gen Z a little tiny piece of advice. You can screw with boomers, they might not even find your video. You can screw with millennials. We're too burnt out and tired to really care anymore.
Shut up.
And you can mouth off to Gen Alpha because they're children. What the hell are they going to do? But under no circumstances do you fuck with Gen X. Think of them like a hibernating bear. We tested the waters with them in the 2000s. And then by the end of the 2000s, we put them to bed. We gave them a glass of warm milk, some cookies, we sang them a lullaby, and we promised to wake them up if anything big goes on. But don't poke the bear, because if you do and you wake them up, millennials are going to step back, part like the sea, let them walk right through us straight to you. We will not help, because there will be no safe spaces. There will be no political correctness. It will be an everything goes all out. Fight to the death.
JJ's even sick of this
the best
shit.
work-life balance.
So bad it
This
makes me
dude
want
is
to piss
fucking
myself.
unbearable.
Fuck you up. And most millennials, we're going to side with Gen X.
No, we're not.
No, the fuck
No,
we're
the fuck
not.
we're not.
We're not.
I don't know at what point
Who the
it
fuck
was
is
like
this guy?
we tested Gen X. I feel like we just let Gen X
No, we just
tire
let-
themselves out and then just
9/11 happened and everyone gave up.
You didn't do anything. Like,
9/11
you did nothing.
9/11 happened and the boomers go, no, ours. No, it's
Oh,
ours.
yeah.
It's ours again. It's ours again.
Scattered, we got it.
Because the 90s, it was everyone was like, all right, we're moving on up. And then 9/11
Things were
happened.
happening in normal
And all
the way
the boomers,
they normally should have.
all the boomers were like, no,
Nope, can't
nope,
trust
we're
it,
gonna do it.
gotta
Patriotism,
rally. Yep.
conservatism, housing market, fuck it, all of it's ours.
Yep.
And yeah, I hate millennial cringe humor too. That's the thing. Millennials are getting there, and it's starting to embarrass
It's
me.
starting to embarrass me too.
Because look, I say for shizzle. It used to be ironic. Now it's part of my vernacular. I can't stop it.
I wish you would.
I put LOL. Shut up, Tommy. I put LOL at the end of every single thing I type. My nephew goes, "Why are you laughing?" My dad goes, "Why are you laughing?" I go, "I'm not laughing. It's a habit.
Because it's funny, damn it.
Everything's funny. Everything's a fucking joke." I know that I am subject.
There's no such thing as a sarcasm font.
Right.
All right?
I am, brother.
we actually have a TikTok about Sam not being able to not. LOL is a period for him.
Yeah, dude. Look at my text. Look at my text. LOL ends almost every
all the time.
almost every
We're
sentence.
like, there's nothing funny about this.
I can't gauge if he's angry.
Right.
I don't know what's happening.
I got
Right.
the COVID, guys. Lol.
Hell yeah, right.
It's so bad.
So my engine stopped on the freeway. Lol. It's like, Jesus, man.
I was in a 5-car pileup. Could really use some help. Lol.
Tommy, you should be leaving now. Thank you, lol. Did
I do it?
No, I did.
Yeah, you did. Why? You added it.
I added an extra
You
one.
didn't have to add it. The message was already sent.
Don't forget LMAO. Don't forget.
Jesus Christ.
Lol.
It's no reason
Lol.
for it. It's really no reason. You literally went out of your way to add that last one. Come on.
Look it. And I know I am a millennial. I'm in the midst of it. Oh, I do LMAO.
I'm older than you, and I'm not as much of a millennial as you.
Well, that you were.
LOL is afterwards. You were already in college doing
LOL is
very true.
Yeah.
I'm on the older end. But yeah.
So, like, I know that I'm a part of what they're criticizing. I'm almost gonna marry a Disney adult. I am a Disney adult now.
You have action figures.
I have action figures.
So do I.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but I have action figures. I have a PS5. I'm playing college football. Those are mine.
Quick aside, don't feel bad about that, because every generation brings some kid shit to them. Remember?
Yeah.
Model trains, fucking model planes.
My grandmother had a Betty Boop cabinet.
Doll
Not Betty Boop.
collections.
Yeah, Betty Boop. Yeah. Doll collections.
I thought that statement was going to be every generation is playing college football.
To be fair, there's a lot of people playing college football.
Yeah, that's sad.
Because, I mean, with the oldest real generation is, like, I almost don't count boomers at this point.
Yeah, no, that's why I kind of cut it off.
Yeah, because they're kind of collecting Social Security and such. Like, it's time for them to go.
Vegetable now.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. They're on their way out, if you will.
Right.
You know?
If you will.
But, so... Gen X plays video games. I know I've talked to Chris Cox about playing God of War. So, yeah, everyone's playing fucking college football for sure right now. If you
I would be doing it right now if I wasn't doing this.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to find the ones where Gen Z is like, what the fuck are you guys on about? But I can only find.
It's like they don't even have time to respond to this shit other than the comments.
I can only find Gen X.
And I don't blame them.
Doing the thing.
Because they're just embarrassing themselves, and Gen X is kind of just letting them embarrass themselves.
I will say one of the funniest channels that I fell in love with is Gen Z. Like, it's 5 or 6 people living in a polyamory in the same apartment, and then they have like a little sitcom. Yeah. And they're just rolling through their their trends, their words, and I'm
Got
like,
laugh
this
tracks?
is hilarious. No, there's no laugh tracks.
Okay, look.
Double Toasted is rating to the party of 288.
Perfect time.
Perfect time.
Shit.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, we're just
Welcome,
shitting on
Double
a whole
Toasted.
generation over here.
Everybody's here.
Good shit.
It's Tom and McGrew, everybody.
Yeah, how
It's
you
Marcos
doing?
Lira. It's JJ Morales over there.
So what
we're
do you-
talking about Gen X rising.
And how they are pieces of shit.
And so
Says me.
so if you're Gen X, welcome.
Yeah. Look, the ones that you came from, we like them. They're fine.
Right.
The rest of them could.
Martin and Corey,
Yeah.
they're both Gen X?
They're both Gen X, I believe.
They're both Gen X.
Yeah, they're not that far apart.
They're
in
the
age.
oldest one though. The older
I don't think
tier.
They're kind of little.
I don't
close
think they
to-
had tiers
they
until
didn't really have
millennials
tiers.
came around.
Yeah, boomers and millennials. We have
Yeah,
tiers
like when
because
did,
there's so many of us.
I was like, when did boomers start or end? When did boomers end?
We're both kind of equal.
Yeah,
we're
point
the
is-
biggest generations.
point
Boomers
is-
are big, millennials are big.
Look, I was just about to get into it. I don't
Gen X, with their useless asses or not, it shows because they do nothing.
I don't fuck with Elon Musk. I don't fuck with Twitter, but I will not get rid of Twitter for shit like this. So this is Gen X rising again on Twitter.
God damn,
no, but there's no
man. This shit is
1966
so
here,
fucking lame.
already risen and ready. Gen X 1965, Oklahoma, 64 million strong. Vote and take back our
Gen
country.
X rise.
The fuck is this shit?
They're rising, Tommy.
From graduation? This is not intimidating. Am I supposed to be scared of that woman?
Yes.
Get the fuck out
You're
of
supposed to
here.
be scared of all of them.
Dude. Come on.
They've been
man.
woken.
It's so fucking strange.
Is that the same?
Why do you keep doing Wakanda?
They're
That
X.
does not stand for your shitty generation. That's not what that is. God, they suck so bad.
Everyone's like, what the fuck is going on?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my God.
They're embarrassments
Dude.
to the human race. These motherfuckers are terrible.
She is a boomer. I don't think Martin and Corey are boomers.
I don't
No, I
know.
don't think they
They're not
are.
boomers. I think they're older exes. Dude ain't rising up. He's straight edge. He's a weirdo.
Because, like,
Dude, that drop. Oh, yeah,
early 50s, late 40s. Like, yeah, no, they are not. they are Gen X.
Right.
But we love those guys. We
Right.
don't love these motherfuckers.
This is a 7-minute video.
They can rock in the shittiest
I know,
parts
we're
of
not
hell.
sure, but
Oh, not this guy. Fuck no.
I don't want to watch this
Gen Xer
Wharf talk.
who feels like she just woke up. Print it when they want to. Hundreds, because there's no passport or immigration.
Talking
I'm
about.
so fucking fired up.
Oh, you looking, guy. You look just super energetic right now.
if I see one more thing about Gen X rising, I'm gonna have to start calling people names. Don't nobody give a damn.
Oh
about
my God, damn it,
Tom,
man.
I'm just. This dude
Oh
is pure
my God, they just annoy the shit out of me, man. They really, truly do. They are just such wastes of space.
Dude,
just go away.
Corey is not in his 40s.
No, Corey's a solid 50. I think he's 50 even.
50.
No, he's 50 even.
Yeah.
He's 50 even. Martin is.
It's been 30 years since he worked on Tweety. Like,
right. Tweety Shadow could drink. Hold on. What? Yeah, 96. That's about right.
Yeah. What? Space Jam?
16. Yeah.
Space Jam
Oh,
was
yeah.
96,
No, yeah, 96. Yeah.
He was in his 20s then, right?
No, yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
How long ago was 1995? I think it's 95.
Go by.
24.
29 years ago, yeah. So hold on. He can rent a car. Shit. Tweety Shadow can rent a car. For those of you who don't know, Corey Coleman, my former boss, Double Toasted, you all know him before we come in there. But for those who don't know, drew the shadow of Tweety's iron lung in Space Jam. Space Jam, Tweety's iron lung.
I'm sure they
Can you
know.
actually get that specific?
Yeah,
image?
because the iron lung is a funny part of it's a bit.
It's a big bit. It's
Yeah,
a good bit.
Corey drew that shadow. That was all he did. But the reason why it's a joke is because his name is, I think it's alphabetical.
Yeah.
So he's like the second row, second name of like animators. And so
Shadow.
he did one shadow, which was this. It's a damn good shadow. He did draw
Very good shadow.
He did draw a Looney Tunes
That's
character.
almost technically not a shadow. That's a reflection.
More of a reflection of the shadow, yeah.
Yeah, so
that was more work.
Right.
Yeah.
No, actually, he just did this under part. He just did that part. No. But yeah, that image can vote, drink, join the can't even retire from the military. Probably retired from the NFL at this point if it got drafted.
Oh, would have.
Oh yeah, 29 years old. Most of them don't make it.
It's not getting drafted.
Oh man, but
It's
no.
literally an iron lung.
Oh, like, did he do the reflection of Tweety's head, which I just noticed right now?
The shadow. That is it.
Right. This movie would have been awful without the shadow. But yes, the iron lung. That is what Corey drew.
Box
The point
office
is,
show without the shadow.
that is the most. Now I was gonna. Why am I roasting him? He didn't do nothing wrong. I go,
That's fucking cool. He's our friend. I'm trying to give him shouts out.
I was gonna say that's the most accomplished thing a Gen Xer has done is make the shadow.
Corey Coleman is your king.
Corey Coleman, the king of
Gen X. He has done more than Martin. Also, those two more than you have ever done in your entire fucking useless existence.
One shadow.
God damn.
He's the king of all of you.
Just go away.
Pay heed.
Just go. Can we have a mass Gen X exodus? Canada. Go to Canada. They'll accept anyone, including you. Fucking go.
Hashtag
God.
Hold on. Hashtag Gen Exodus.
Yeah, love it.
Go ahead, Marcos.
Canada's not doing any of that.
Take them, Canada. We don't want them.
Hold on, Low Ranger.
We're getting too old to emigrate to other countries. Is what's going on?
Yeah, they're not going to want us anymore.
We have nothing to offer.
Dude, I got high blood pressure. Like, well, they don't want me.
Yeah.
We have national health care. We don't want to take care of y'all. And after
we can't
eating,
afford you.
After eating 5 years of American chicken fried steak.
Yeah, Tommy.
That's my favorite food, by the way.
Tommy, that one time you ate a chicken fried...
Stack.
No.
I ate a short stack of chicken fried steaks.
No, the other time where you ate a chicken fried steak for every meal for a week.
Yes, I did.
That disqualified you from getting in Canada.
It was a great week.
Oh, man. No, by the way, Lone Ranger, though, says, not too much hate for Gen X. They gave us Radiohead and Nirvana.
No, I'm like, fuck it.
Do we trade?
No,
the funny thing
that's not enough.
Hold on. Let me look at Gen X artists.
I'm not a fan of Radiohead, but Nirvana only has 2 albums.
Yes. It's a Beatles situation.
Dave Grohl's cool, though.
I don't count
Foo Fighters.
I don't count Foo Fighters at all. And like, no, 2 albums is damn sure not enough. All the shit all the destruction you've caused and not done shit with. Like, you haven't helped at all.
He
with
probably
anything.
killed himself because he couldn't be around other Gen Xers.
One of the other shit.
No, because the Gen Xers all suck. They're all homophobic and terrible. And so he was like, man, fuck this.
Fuck
the world's phony.
Jesus Christ, man.
I forgot our last Kurt Cobain bit. Somebody was like, "Oh, he shot himself because he was gay," and everyone was like, "Where did you get that fucking statement from?"
Well, it's fine if he was, but I don't know where you got that from.
Well, no, he wrote in like a journal. He was like I might like dudes. I don't know.
I feel like he wouldn't give a fuck.
No, yeah, that's the thing. He was from Seattle. He didn't give a shit. He was
give a
like,
rat's ass,
he's like, I love every. It's kind of like a free love, more closer to free love than it was to being gay.
Yeah, grunge.
But yeah, it was just like fucking. Don't be
whatever.
homophobic. Don't hate.
Kurt Cobain wouldn't give it a fuck. I don't think about that.
Right.
He was about to say like in the 80s, and even actually if you go back to the 50s,
80s is a confusing era.
If you go back to like the 50s, Frank Sinatra was like, "Yeah, I've slept with hundreds of women."
Oh, Frank Sinatra. I think it was Frank Sinatra and
Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor. They were having all sorts.
Marlon Brando. They were like, we've done all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's over here?
What's his name? The guy with the red jacket at the Griffith Observatory. Rebel Without a Cause. James Dean. Probably likely gay. So like.
Is it gay or bi? When it was just kind of like, I want more flavors.
Probably bi, yeah.
I'm trying to find Gen X like artists, and all we're getting is just, like grunge.
I was about to say, like, I know who most of their artists is. It's Rage Against the Machine, Pearl Jam,
and those were on the later ends for most of them.
Yeah,
like
Madonna,
TLC.
Here we go.
It's quite.
Madonna is technically a boomer.
No, she's 80s.
Yeah. She's a boomer.
Yeah, she was like early 80s when she.
REM, Sonic Youth, Pearl Jam, Madonna.
But this is music that they were listening to. It wasn't made by Gen Xers.
They popularized it.
Yeah.
Well, we have Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Backstreet Boys, Coldplay. Who's black? No, BLAQUE, listeners.
Why are they on this? Black, but why are they on this list?
That's what I was asking. It's like Taylor Swift, Rihanna, Justin Bieber, The Killers, Backstreet Boys, Drake, Lady Gaga, Billie Eilish, Coldplay.
Inside Out
black.
is greater than Rage Against the Machine.
Kurt wore a dress and people try to say he was trans. That's right. Kurt Cobain, Dennis Rodman wore a dress and everyone's he's gay and weird. And it's like, yeah, he's eccentric.
Well, they were kind of right, not because of those reasons, but because he loves North Korea.
Yeah, The North Korea thing was very strange.
He's eccentric.
Like, goddamn, he is. And I was like, I'm with you until that. Dude, it's like, okay.
He tried to broker peace, all right? At least he wasn't on the side of North Korea.
He did his part.
Just made friends with Kim Jong-un, who mass murders.
Kim liked them, so I guess,
He mass murders, but he doesn't
Dennis
support
Rodman
that.
in movies.
Right.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I was gonna say, what low-level dictator would you be friends with?
None. I would be friends with none.
Sammy, you just emboldened a war criminal.
Kim Jong-un? That dude almost killed himself eating too much cheese.
Look, I don't know nothing about politics, but yeah, you were supposed to condemn him.
Oh, I promote the cheese
His
he eats.
cholesterol's gonna condemn him.
No, Kim Jong-un loves cheese so much that they were like, you can't eat this because you will die.
Healthy, man. Like, the dude's
they got him healthy because they took the cheese away.
Did they get him healthy?
Because he was like, it was bad. They were like, you are eating too much cheese. You are you're a leader. You need to stop, or there will be no North Korea.
What type of cheese?
I don't know.
Did you
what
know?
Is his
I guess the one with the holes in it, so that way he doesn't get as much.
They gave him Swiss.
They put the holes in
They gave him Swiss so he could eat less of it. It's 7 pounds. Here you go.
Little baby
half
bell
empty.
cheeses and shit.
This is all there. It's like my chocolate bar now.
Did you know Fidel Castro is obsessed with dairy?
No.
Like cows?
Yes.
Like milk?
Yeah, cows, ice cream, and cheese.
Really?
And because they grow in a tropical environment, they can't actually have the kind of American dairy cows that allow us to have milk and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
So he ended up building it's communist Cuba. You can do whatever you want.
No one's looking at you.
Yeah, you literally are grabbing people like you're playing Command and Conquer. It's like these 80 people are going to build a giant football-sized air-conditioned room so the cows won't fucking die in the heat.
Wow.
Just so I can get ice cream and cheese.
What the fuck?
Did anyone tell him about custard? Custard doesn't require as much milk. It's more egg yolk.
He did not.
He just prefers ice cream.
He wants the real thing, you know?
Right.
No froyo, no give me ice cream.
The headlines are lurid and specific. North Korea's Kim Jong-un binge eating and drinking to cope with assassination fears.
Oh, wow.
So he's
That's a way to
Homelander.
do it. Yeah, basically. Oh my God.
So all the assassin has to do is poison his cheese.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Now we're cheese fountain gifts full of
just
poison.
wanted my cheese.
Oh my God. But that's look, I'm not promoting any dictators. I'm just saying.
Oh, I was making Smiling Friends references.
Badgie got the reference? Okay.
Somebody did.
Somebody got the reference. I haven't watched Smiling Friends because someone described it as the new Rick and Morty, and I can't do that again.
No, because it's not trying to be smart. It's literally the opposite. It's trying to be dumb.
Very dumb. It's
maybe even worse. I don't know.
It's only 10. Well, remember the anime thing that you hated? It's kind of like that.
Right. Well, the one thing that got me was it Gwimbly? The little PS2 character?
Oh, yeah.
Like that cracked me up. It was that, and I'll show one clip of that made me laugh.
All right, I guess one more time I can do it for nothing.
It's like because I like the way they mix media though, like that,
Yeah.
where they will spoiler alert for Inside Out 2. Because we're doing that. When they added the PS2, did you see Inside Out 2?
No,
They added
never.
They added a PS2 character that she had a crush on.
Why?
So I'm like 3 movies behind from finalizing my list. It's still Inside Out 2 is the best movie of the year.
Really?
Because that many movies have been bad this year.
Dune 2 still mine.
It's okay.
Really?
It's not for me. Keep in mind, I didn't see Dune 1. I just went.
Oh,
I hate
Jesus
Dune.
Christ.
I fucking despise Dune 1.
That's
I
why I
like it more
skipped it.
now than because of
Is
Dune
it like
2.
an Aliens type thing with Dunes?
No. It's honest to God, the first one feels like an unfinished movie, and the second feels like a coherent beginning, middle, end, like an actual movie.
Uh-huh.
And because the little bits and pieces you get from the first one, it just makes that one better. So you don't really have to pay attention because I can never get through. I'm notorious for saying I can never get through the first Dune.
Mm-hmm.
I only recently got through with it because of part 2.
Is there a third one coming?
Yeah, they said they're going to probably fast track that.
They are trying to make as much money.
They
that,
need to, yeah.
No, because Dune was the first book.
Yeah,
and the first two are
the first two.
The first two are the book.
Yeah.
Okay,
and everything after that's batshit crazy. So they're going to have to like really fix that.
So they finished essentially what was done in the 70s, 80s one. They finished all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay.
if
That's
you
what I
watch
was
1 and
wondering.
2, that's a complete.
That's the complete old version. By the way, just real quick before we go on to your movies.
This is Jeremy.
Yeah,
your only form of hellish entertainment.
Dude, if you do that again, I'm gonna punch you. I'm not kidding. I think the biggest surprises are behind me. Dude, I warned you. I said I was gonna do that if you did that again.
That cracked me up the first time I saw that. Just the fact that he goes, "What?" It was that, and then so
watching this tonight.
Spoiler alert for another.
They're only 10-minute episodes.
I love that.
No, but a spoiler for another episode in the pilot where he licks one of the characters licks his nose, and then like 3 seasons later they're like, "Dude, you made me really uncomfortable when you licked my nose that one time." They're like, "What? I thought you were cool with it." No, dude, it was like it was just like it was the pilot.
I don't remember
they just
doing
did a
that.
weird thing for the pilot,
Right.
and then they wrote it into it as them two having a weird, awkward moment that one of them was resenting the other for having done. Like, kind of like, dude, you touched me inappropriately, but like I was cool to keep our friendship, but it was weird. And he's like, I don't even remember doing that. He's like, yeah, and he did it like twice too, which was the weirder part.
Great.
So yeah,
I love weird. Like weird humor is my humor.
Yeah.
Oh, then this is
I'm watching
right
this.
up your
No, that got me. I'm watching this shit.
You can watch all 2 seasons in like an hour. Really.
Oh, man, it's right up my alley. You're speaking my language.
It's these guys, right, that made it?
Shrieks. He transforms. Into
I don't know anything about the prequels.
I think you were gonna say when he plays the game that stinks, he shrieks.
I probably
You've heard this quote before, though. Hold on.
Formulating something like that in my fucking tired brain, but I literally just woke up.
Yeah, I think we're all in a fatigued.
Oh yeah, no, this was a very.
Well, you'll see. You've heard this quote before.
Short notice, late night rendezvous.
Chris ran into my room and started shaking me and said, Lyle, wake up! You gotta wake up, please!
Lyle, turn on the TV to hit the Pentagon! Hit the Pentagon!
I can't get up there.
Why?
Turn on TV, it doesn't matter what channel.
No, they use that line in the show, right? Turn on the TV, it doesn't matter what channel.
I love
the
that.
Mr. Frog.
From, and Oni plays as well when he punches the guy.
Oh yeah,
dude, I warned you. I told you I was going to do that.
So yeah, these guys are good. Okay, so you guys good on time? I know we're going late because we have an audience, but I do have one question that I did think about asking. So for those of you who are watching, if you are watching Double Toasted or fans of Double Toasted, they're probably going to do Deadpool tomorrow, maybe Thursday. No idea when the embargo lifts, but
I know they watched it yesterday.
Yeah, so they watched it yesterday, or maybe today.
No, they watched it yesterday.
Either way. We're doing our review. We're going to watch it in 4DX, and we're going to report back to you on Thursday. So we do have our Deadpool and Wolverine screening, or rather review, coming up. We do reviews very rarely, but we just so happen to be doing one this week, and we know you all like reviews, and so we're going to do them. So
okay.
And
we're doing The Boys.
We are doing.
We're doing The Boys too. Okay, so
and it was things that I saw that I would like to talk about.
You might have to take over. I might have to watch The Bear in the meantime. I heard it was pretentious and weird.
Yeah,
I don't think we're not reviewing The Bear.
Yes, you don't need to do
I'll
that.
put that out as like we can do a TV review show maybe in August.
Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Cobra Kai. We wait for part 2 to come out. The second half of the season.
But when it comes to reviewing The Bear, it's not probably on the to-do list.
Yeah, you don't have to.
So knowing what we know about Deadpool and Wolverine, do you know anything? Have you watched the trailers or any of it all?
I've tried to avoid the trailers, and I still got a couple things spoiled for me.
I watched them all.
Okay, I watched them all. Are you on trailers? Okay, so we know a couple, so let's not use those ones. But I want you guys to guess cameos. So just
is there a list?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
we don't know. We have not watched it. This is not a spoiler.
Apparently,
let's just say not what you've seen.
Yeah.
Whether you want to take information from online or not, or just something you want to see. Who do you want to see show up, or who do you think will show up in Deadpool 3 that hasn't already been confirmed that people are trying to avoid with trailers?
I'll trust the star, and people are up in arms about the cameo that was in the last trailer. And he was like,
which we're not mentioning.
We're not mentioning, but no, people are very upset. Like, why did you spoil that?
Right.
I mean, Ryan Reynolds all but said like it's way more than that.
Right. That's the part where
essentially that's nothing.
They revealed that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, they're gonna reveal that? Oh, they got some crazy shit then.
The second movie the Deadpool movie. That's why I wasn't interested in this movie for a long time.
It's not that great.
It's not great.
Yeah.
And it's just its own like meandering mess.
Mm-hmm.
But the first one was literally because till the reviews started coming out, it didn't hit me that I was like, oh, the first one was literally an anti-hero movie, like anti-MCU movie. Like they literally
make fun of a lot of the tropes.
They're making fun of a lot of the tropes. They are using Deadpool's like ability to talk out to
fourth wall breaking
to make fun of a lot of things. So I was like, oh, cool. Like that was a great, enjoyable movie. I didn't have high hopes after Deadpool 2. I just felt like it got derailed. But now everyone's walking out of this movie where it's like this movie is made for people that are reading Comic Grant all the time, constantly addicted to the internet to feed them
new rock stars, clips and notes and things like that.
So I heard like it's an event film for sure. So
and it's also like taking shots at how meandering the MCU has been.
It's still taking shots.
Right. Yeah,
and so like it's making fun of like the fact that you have not had a success since Endgame. Like it's taking shots at that, and it's perfectly fine because this is also the beginning of a new era.
Right. Well, Feige said if Endgame was 9. If Endgame was a 9 in terms of multiversal / importance in the MCU, and Endgame was 10, this is an 8.
Yeah.
In terms of the importance of aligning things, which is weird because it's a rated R movie. So
they are putting everything.
Right. So if you're putting all the chips on a rated R movie, that we can assume that parents are going to let their kids come watch.
It's going to be one of those.
Because all the kids that were babies when the MCU started are now teenagers / adults. So I don't know if they're even advertising for young babies anymore.
Man, this shit has like...
Because it's been going on so long. It's like the Harry Potter thing where it was our 7-year stretch, 8-year stretch of millennials, and then before it, nobody cared, and then afterwards nobody cared.
Right.
Because that was our little thing. MCU is kind of in that same thing where it was 10 years of children and man babies like ourselves who are 10 to 15 when it started, 20 when it started, and are now, 21 to 40.
Yeah.
So
little like comics themselves where they were for kids.
Right.
Yeah.
And as time went on, it's like we should be writing more mature stories.
Right. And so
adults are buying these.
Yeah, and so since adults are now the biggest toy buying populace, you're welcome. Are they going to try to for the Marvel reset, do you think they're going to go back to everybody family film Iron Man action PG-13? Or is it now just all adult kind of
they'll definitely go
merge conglomerate type fusion?
This is an outlier. Like this is probably
like Daredevil's going to exist, and that's going to be R.
But they tested that out with Echo to be like, can we do this?
Hard R.
Stupid, yeah. But it worked. It's not a great show, but you can do it.
I don't think it matters because
I don't think it matters.
The MCU is not great at fight scenes anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter what you rate it. It's not great. Like, and maybe they don't get better because the Acolyte has a lot of issues. The fight scenes,
right?
Amazing, yeah. And I'm just kind of
that's the one redeeming for me. That was the only that and Manny Jacinto are the only redeeming qualities.
Sorry, Clowny. Deadpool will have to fight Skibbity Toilet.
He would.
If they put
he would.
Okay, you know what? The themexcellence freebie, our centerpiece Skibbity Toilet makes an appearance or a phrase in Deadpool. I want. You know what? I think what's his name? Nicolas Cage is free enough to do Ghost Rider. I don't know about the rights. I know ABC has them because of that.
Way worse things than Ghost Rider.
But I think he'll come for Ghost Rider. I think he'll be
I was like, he was in jiu-jitsu 3 years ago.
Yeah. By the way, these are not spoilers because we don't fucking know. I truly do not know. I'm just thinking that one makes sense.
Yeah.
They got all the X-Men villains from the first movie.
Yeah.
They got Toad. They got Sabretooth. Those were in the first trailer.
They probably got Toad. That guy's not famous, right?
That's Ray Park, wasn't he? Isn't he?
Was it Ray Park?
I thought it was Ray Park.
No, that wasn't Ray Park.
Who was it?
Was it
Toad?
First Toad? Okay.
Yeah, it was Deadpool. Deadpool? Darth Maul, I'm sorry.
He's free.
Who do you think?
Pyro,
who do you think?
Sabretooth, those guys
I think
ain't
they're
doing
gonna
it.
get any CG character
Hulk? You think Ang Lee Hulk?
Yeah, they could get that one too.
Ang Lee Hulk would be pretty easy.
That'd be dope.
He's like a PS4 character.
That'd be dope,
if they make him original CG though, they don't make him better.
That's a terrible effect.
And it's just Ryan Reynolds did the voice.
That's right, Juggernaut. Yeah.
Serenity. When I made that comment, I was talking about post and not Infinity War. I'll put it at post Infinity War. Do like the fight scenes in Winter Soldier.
Shang-Chi, they were okay. They didn't zoom out enough.
She should have had like Acolyte level fight scenes in it.
Right.
And it didn't, and which would make that movie like, come on.
That's what was
one of the biggest wasted opportunities I've ever seen.
That was what was so surprising about the Acolyte, because it's not till episode 5, and it's like I've already
that lightsaber belt was badass. That shit was next level. I was like, I've not seen one this good.
Should I bother with that show?
Oh, man,
I'm already sick of Star Wars. I'm already kind of sick of Star Wars. It's not going to bring me back.
It's not going to bring you back.
Okay.
No.
Jennifer Garner's Elektra.
It's no Andor.
I will say that Acolyte does something unique with all the lore. That
it does. The fact that where it takes place and shit is fun.
But I mean, if you just want to watch something, I'm sure you can find on X when the bad guy stabs someone 3 times.
Oh, I didn't see any of that.
That shit was crazy. Oh my god!
I didn't know the swords could really work like that.
Wait, did he undo? Like, did he go?
No, it was because it's.
He did that once, but yeah.
Oh, I'm like that's frowned upon in Jedi lore dueling. Is that you can't turn off your saber?
Well, he's an early Jedi, so I think you
Thanks,
might.
Gamer Introvert Power.
Like
but no, he just straight up like fucking stabs her 3 times.
Three stabs, yeah. But it looks so fucking.
But you can see like the holes at the back.
Yeah. It's like, oh my god. Okay.
I think X-23 is totally showing up.
X-23 perhaps from Logan.
Except for Manny's great,
let's
man.
see here.
That dude makes that fucking show.
Well, I may need to watch.
Is that the bad guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So perhaps an X-23, perhaps a Ghost Rider. Who's your maybe pick? Elektra from.
Jennifer.
Does Daredevil show up in Levis?
I hope to God not.
No. You don't want Matt
Daredevil.
Murdock? What's his name? Ben Affleck. What is he doing? Dunkin' Donuts commercials?
Married to Jennifer Lopez. You
can't have Jennifer Lopez and Jennifer.
That's what I'm saying.
Garner.
Yeah, Ben Affleck's like chunky now, and
he's going through stages.
he's going through his.
Matt Damon's afraid he's falling off the way. It's a whole
Hey,
thing
they could
with that boy,
CGI his body. It's fine.
They could. They CGI the sleeves off of Hugh Jackman.
Exactly. Marcos, what's your call?
I think that
Fantastic Four.
What are the chances of Halle Berry showing up?
Probably high. Probably really high.
Halle Berry might. You know what? Ryan Reynolds may give her a call and be like, Halle Berry, what are you doing? Oh, nothing. You make me laugh. There you go. Yeah, Halle Berry as Storm.
I want to see Halle Berry and Storm. Would it be racist if I just want to see her try the Jamaican accent?
It's not even Jamaican. It's not even Jamaican. It's just.
It's I don't even know. Honestly, Africa.
I was gonna say New York gay. Winds of the East and the West. No, I'm sorry. New York gay theater major. There you go.
I think from Africa.
She's technically from Africa.
Yeah, so
she's from Africa.
Halle Berry said, "Fuck it, I'm not doing it."
Right.
No, she didn't say they're not doing it.
Really?
The directors were like, "Yeah, you're done.
Well,
you're not doing it."
Brian Singer is a piece of shit. So yeah, I can see how that could be a thing.
Like he's in Jamaican. That's completely different than what she or what Storm is supposed to be.
I figured she was capable of it.
Right?
Yeah,
something like that.
You want to make me rain down here? Like, what? Storm? That is wrong.
You see that thunder over there?
The Bumbleclan hail coming down.
See, I think
I would love it.
I was about to say, I think I made this better.
They need to make a Jamaican shit.
Jamaican Storm. You don't want to blame no Thanos.
Now I need to get like a Storm figure and tweak it to something.
Give her dreads.
Beads, dreads, the whole thing. I'm gonna get a Lupita Nyong'o. Take that head. I got it. I'm gonna do it.
What if they make?
Jamaican Storm.
What they fuck with the lore? Make Angela Bassett Storm in another, like her old Storm in a different variant universe. Because we can do variant universes too. It doesn't have to be pre-established.
Is there an action figure of Queen Ramona?
I don't know. I don't think
it is.
But
fuck, I would have made a Storm out of that.
Okay, if you could throw your own cameo in there, what would you throw in, Tommy?
What?
If you could throw in your own cameo of a actor playing Marvel character that they can just throw in?
Oh, I want hardcore MCU characters. So give me like...
You want John Bernthal in the middle of all this?
I do. That one I'll take.
Deadpool, you can't get away from me.
I have like a really deep cut for who I would like to be.
Hold on, can I guess?
Yeah.
Do you want Eddie Brock, Topher Grace? Ooh, that might be it for the beams.
No, that's Columbia. That's Sony. They won't let you.
That's right.
Well, now I kind of want Tom Hardy to show up, but no. My actual answer is Jonah Hex.
Oh my God! Well, that Jonah Hex that's DC.
That's DC. Yeah.
Don't care.
That'd be fucking weird.
But I would like fuck John Bernthal's Punisher. Give me Thomas Jane's Punisher.
Ooh,
I'll take that.
That's
one.
a pop. What's he doing? That's probable.
Not a goddamn thing. He's free.
Have Kevin Nash show up again. Just
I would love that. In the stripe. That would be great.
Give me Bullseye. What's his name?
Which
the
one?
Irish guy.
Oh, Colin
Farrell. Bullseye.
Oh God, that Bullseye's rough.
Michael Clark Duncan, the Kingpin.
I loved him as Kingpin.
Oh, he's not. It wasn't a terrible Kingpin.
I thought it was
a big giant dude.
Kingpin. Him being black was the only thing that didn't make him traditional Kingpin. Otherwise, he looked exactly like Kingpin. Yeah.
What other? I feel like we're missing a lot of pre-MCU Marvel movies. Blade.
I feel like we've
Wesley
done this
Snipes
already,
people.
though.
No, we haven't done this. Like
Wanda. Look,
John Travolta.
Wasn't he the he was the mobster, right?
Yeah. He's a bad guy. I forgot about that.
Shit, that's what I'm thinking. Superman comics do exist in the Eternals. That's right. They got the rights for that one time,
which is weird.
We can throw Michael Keaton in there somewhere.
What did Michael Keaton do?
He was the Vulture.
Yeah.
Is that Sony also?
That is Sony also.
This can't be Spider-Man.
He's a weird. The Morbius thing made me not want to see it.
yeah. They're still trying to establish a real universe over there.
They really are trying.
What's his name?
Very hard.
Fucking Craven was supposed to come out 3 months from now.
Johnson. Was it?
It was supposed to come out in October. It's in February now.
That shit looks terrible.
Yeah.
They gotta stop doing this, man.
Wesley from Demolition Man. No, you can't do that. That doesn't make sense.
You know I love me some Demolition Man. So
Dolph Lundgren Punisher.
Dude,
I would love the Dolph Lundgren
Salinger
Punisher.
Captain America? That stupid one that stole cars?
I am falling into this hole right now where I saw Demolition Man on Sunday for 45 minutes.
Let me tell you something. The most accurate thing to predict the future. The most
Also
accurate
true.
movie. Yeah.
But it's also kind of one of those things because it started with I was watching 80s future movies.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is not what computers or flying cars or anything looks like. Yeah. Like, they're not square shaped or anything like that. And then I don't have a robot
not seen the Cybertruck?
Outside of that.
True.
And I don't have a robot in my kitchen flipping pancakes like the way the 80s told me.
Yeah.
But it goes up to Demolition Man where it's just kind of like they're basically on a Skype call and it looks fucking terrible.
It looks horrendous. But it's like, they have GPS, they have Skype calls.
Yeah.
Taco Bell trying to be healthy. like
Raps.
It predicted a lot of weird shit that just so happened to be the case. It was just like, oh, wow.
Look, we could have this.
One of my all-time favorite movies.
We could have this right here. You can't see everybody, but it's just all the non-MCU Marvel movies.
Oh, God.
Howard the Duck, he was already in there, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Silver Surfer technically could come as the CG character.
Galactus is the Cloud.
Cloud Galactus.
No Cloud Galactus.
Ghost Riders, Spider-Man, Blades. Wasn't Ryan Reynolds in a Blade Trinity?
He was.
Yeah.
Damn, they could do
Hannibal Caine, I think.
whatever
And
he could
hates
be in
Wesley
there.
Snipes.
Oh, he does hate Wesley Snipes?
Very much.
Oh, my God. I'm trying to think now.
Patton Oswalt was also in that movie.
Oh, he was, yeah.
Throw Patton Oswalt in
I'm
there.
good with
Ooh,
that.
I want this weird MCU dude.
Four fan. Yeah.
I was
Fan
like,
four stick.
Four.
I'm like 90% sure we see that Deadpool for at least a second.
Oh, well, he already killed him?
Oh, yeah, he's in there. You
Yeah.
already know he definitely is in there.
So you make me, when you mentioned like this movie was made for like new rock stars, like in-depth analysis or whatever, it makes me think that they're going to go in, like do the final battle of the MCU again, like the Endgame one, but with all the variants like this and like
That would be
him.
dope.
I think that's what they're going to do. It's just a matter of like, once again, I don't know. This is just conjecture.
I don't think they're getting bigger at this movie. I think this still stays a little in.
I think they don't.
Really?
I think they don't help themselves. I think that they go for it, but because it lost its luster, they can play in that little playground essentially
we
of
would
that
have heard if
battlefield.
this had a crazy budget, wouldn't he? Of like,
They could reuse footage.
Yeah.
They could. Yeah, they could
They could
recycle. They
tweak
could
a lot.
recycle everything and just variant some stuff.
My thing is like I don't like. It looks like they want this shit to save the MCU,
right?
And I don't think it's it's No Way Home to me. It's an event, like it's its own thing. It's
Right.
an event movie, like, and that's the way I'm looking at it. Like, I don't know what comes out after what Captain America. I assume like this doesn't make me want to see Captain America anymore, and it's not gonna.
You're right. Exactly.
Yeah, it's not gonna at all. Like I feel that way. The way I feel right now about Captain America is the way I'm gonna feel when the shit comes out.
Right.
This is its own thing, so it's separate. So it's not. They're not linking shit up like they did back in the day. Still.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope they get to a point to where they do. But right now, no. This is its own thing. I'm gonna watch it. Whatever it is, it is. I probably won't see Captain America. I
Right.
might. probably won't.
I was saying, this movie ain't saving shit. Well, that's the thing about the MCU is that this preceding movie can happen without affecting the next one that we already know.
Yeah,
no, but that we already know. So it's
Right.
like nothing in this movie is going to affect Captain America. So Captain America exists in a world where all the stuff in Deadpool already happened. So you're thinking espionage, the Captain America like window segment of the MCU, which is like Madripoor and like what's some of the other characters like War Machine and Skrulls, like that's that world, and I don't care about that world so much. So then this, so this does everything else, which is going to be potentially Wizard World, Supers World, Space World.
Right.
Well, maybe not space unless they go to space.
Yeah, no, the cosmic shit.
Yeah, because
I don't think they're going to space.
Because this is more Loki, Hammer, like mystical magic.
Yeah.
That's kind of where this one lands. Like you said, No Way Home. That's that.
Yeah,
So-
it's multiverse shit, so it's balls
I
to
love
the wall.
Loki season 1, and I never went back for season 2.
It ain't great.
But it got Short Round in it. I love Short Round.
I didn't watch the last episode. Like, I fell off of Loki season 2 to the point where, like,
Damn.
I was on the last episode. I'm like, I'm good. I don't really care.
Well, the whole having to write around what happened with Jonathan Majors, that was
it's weird having
that made
him
it
in there.
clunky as shit.
It really did. It was
But-
odd having him there. But
Well, be sure to stick around for our review coming soon, coming Thursday. We're gonna watch the movie, start a little bit later.
You don't
for
have to wait around like on your screen.
No, you got it. No, stay, subscribe.
You will
Make sure
be
you
waiting to
subscribe
watch.
and follow. Subscribe and follow, and then go to our YouTube channel. Subscribe and follow there. That way you can catch the parts of the episode you missed. And then also go to our Patreon and donate and find me playing Madden and all sorts of bonus stuff as well. $5, get a bunch of free episodes. What they say.
goddamn, Ricardo. Only thing I can say the MCU is death.
Like the actual character
Like the actual
death.
character death.
Oh yeah, Thanos is gonna woo a skeleton lady. That's gonna happen in this movie.
Thanos is gone. And then
He's
funny,
gone.
like they have plenty of universal threats that just
Make him a good guy. You did that in What If. It's
I
fine.
feel like part of MCU's problem is just like when you're already running into 120 actors, it's like I guess we just have bad people now that can't stay out of trouble for 5 years.
I mean, numbers wise, they're gonna run into that, you know?
I mean,
you employ every actor in Hollywood. It's like you're gonna get some bad apples in there. You
Well,
see?
well, what if the MCU just hires everybody and then everybody finds the dirt on the bad actors?
I mean,
There
they
you
might
go.
as well do that.
You
at
want
this
to
point.
drain the swamp of Hollywood? Hire fucking everybody. Zac Efron. Anything happens? Well, the fucking MCU
No
detectives
shit.
will
He's
look
on
at him.
contract.
You know,
we'll figure it out.
I was gonna say Vanessa Hudgens. I don't know why I picked on High School Musical people. Let's get out of here.
Yes.
Marcos, thanks for joining us. JJ, thanks for joining us. Tommy, thanks for joining us. All of you out there, they're already leaving, but I ain't leaving you. I'll never leave you. But you gotta subscribe. But you gotta subscribe. So that way I can never leave you. Bye. Do you need the box? I usually keep those boxes. I have a bag. Give me a sec. Gotta do the outro. Gotta do the outro, motherfucker. Do the outro. Gotta do the outro. Do the outro. Gotta do the outro. Motherfuckers gotta do the outro. 81 of y'all watching live outro. Gonna fuck it up. Gonna fuck it up. Outro. Outro. Gotta fuck it up. That outro. Outro. Gotta fuck up that outro. Outro. Motherfucker. Yeah. It's the outro, bitches. It's the outro, motherfucker. Yeah. It's the outro, bitches. Show is over and it's time for me to go for. Yeah.